There we go. Previously on Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the Mr. Men, heading home from their adventure on Pirate Isle. That's what it was called, right? Yep. We're heading back with new ship in tow. Scarrick decided he was going to mount the cannons. And after the first day, they were rudely interrupted by a ship with black sails. Turned out they were previous employees of the bitch Kira, who now resides in Picard's satchel. A sea battle ensued, and we eventually surrounded them, boarded their ship, and through a hastily decided battle in our favour, we killed them all and took said ship. We continued heading home, and on one of the days, a crew member got drunk and caused a bit of a commotion, fell into the sea, had to be saved by Scarrick, and was punished by putting on the front of the ship. The bow, as some people call it.
Some people.
And Ozzy wasn't best pleased with this because he just thought, well, it's party time, isn't it? Everyone's allowed to have a drink. Picard, on the other hand, decided to head over on a little rowboat and make an example of the man. Lured everyone into thinking he was going to do something incredibly drastic, or at least that's what Ozzy and Scarrick thought. But
why?
Pulled out his tongue, give him a little nip, and basically said, "Don't do it again." And then Styles like sped off in the ship, so Picard had to spend the night with us. Ozzy and Picard had a little heart to heart. Ozzy apologised for potentially getting in the way and not to question his authority again.
Not question my authority.
And Picard said that, it's good that we all look out for each other and have each other's backs. And
that he respects your... I can't remember the linguistical beauty that he came out with, that he respects your different point of view on life.
Yeah, like I offer a different viewpoint, a
different
moral
lens,
viewpoint.
was it, or something?
Yeah,
I have no idea what I said.
It was poetic.
Oh, you came out with some great
It was
shit.
good, yeah. Ozzy was getting inspired, like he was very lyrical. And then, in fact, what did you say? Because I was going to write a song about it. I'll have to watch it again.
Wow.
And then Scarrick also apologised to Ozzy for not having his back, and then they briefly touched on the dreams he's been having again. And it's just all around support for everyone, really. Everyone just saying we got each other's backs. Oh, Styles and
everybody love everybody.
Styles and Ozzy had a little conversation on one night as well. Just a bit of a catch up, and both expressing our concern over Picard and that he's hopefully all right after everything that's gone on. And Styles also was very excited about operating the cannons and fighting. It got him get a little bit of a semi on, I think. I think that was all that happened sort of in the travels, and then we ended with basically getting into choppy sea.
All that happened,
Oh shit! You also sliced your wrist open and forged some blood metal
the blade
thing.
using my blood.
The blade in the blood, yeah.
Forge talk.
And it was also a point where Styles was looking at the sky and realised it was different.
Yeah, the sky was different, and
we got
Ozzy
a
also
question
noticed
about.
it, and no one could really figure out what that was about. I did write a note pursue that, actually, line of inquiry. And yeah, then we basically got caught in a storm. We saw a light, and we headed towards it, and turned out a rowboat or something was heading towards us.
Yeah.
That's basically where we left it.
Okay. I mean, that was perfect timing as well. Nice.
Nice.
So,
I timed it perfectly.
we open.
He's a bard.
I am a bard. It is my job.
You, yeah, you saw the light. You narrowly missed the sharp rocks jutting from the water as your ship pitched back and forth. Some of you struggling to stay stood up in the rough waters. You spotted the light and issued for the crew to head that way. And as you did, you found yourself moving into a natural cove. The wind and rain still lash against the deck and your bodies. However, the list of the ship has mellowed slightly, so you can now stand a little bit better. You saw, as you begin to get your bearings and see through some of this thick rain, a small rowboat coming towards your vessel, a lantern on the front and a solitary man inside rowing across. Captain Rembrandt drops anchor in the cove.
Rim job.
And the boat slowly comes closer.
I go over to the side and look over.
Oh,
Hey
sailor!
there! Hey there! You want to be careful out here?
You
It's
see,
stormy.
he's wearing a thick overcoat to protect from the rain. However, underneath this waxed leather hat, you see this thick bush of red hair. As he turns, you see an older man. He calls out, "Ahoy! Ahoy there! Who speaks for you?"
Ahoy! Ahoy! We're a democracy. We all speak equally.
"Come aboard! Come across to my tower! We'll get inside." And he begins to bring the boat round so it's next to yours.
Scarrick! Scarrick!
Hey, 1 second, I've got a bit of salt water in my mouth. What's up?
He had a red beard. I think it's your dad.
Very funny. I don't know if you know that I've got a white beard.
Oh yeah, sure.
Stop thinking I'm Gimli.
That's all I see in my head.
Oh,
I'm gonna call you Gimli one time by accident.
I'm gonna shout across. What's happening?
Start.
you.
I cast a message and say, Styles, there's a guy in a rowboat wants to escort us to safety. I think we should probably follow. You can reply to this message.
It's purposefully not.
Maybe you should have sent that to Pike.
I can't
Pike is
still
just said. Oh yeah, he's been sick. Okay, I'll get Pike and I'll come across, and I ask one of the crew to rid of the.
Well,
the
wait! Are we taking the ships in, or do we have to stay here? Is that
The ship. So at this point, as you sort of look around and survey your thingies through the lightning and the wind, you see natural formations of rocks sort of circling this bay. The captain on yours has dropped the anchor because he knows this is probably the best place to weather out the storm.
I pull out my boat box and chuck it down. Go boat box! Go river rope boat thing.
This boat appears next to this
That's
fellow,
the word, right?
and he sort of looks across, confused, like, "Oh, you could have come in mine, but
Mine's bigger.
very well."
How big is his?
And it begins to. It's a decent sized rowboat. You could probably fit about 6 to 8 people in as well as him. He begins to row across to the other vessel. "Who speaks for you? Come aboard."
While he's coming across, I've gone down to get Picard. Mr. Picard, there's a gentleman to see us.
Sorry, what? A gentleman to see
He's
us?
a gentleman. We found a cove and
Carry
there's
on, I will be
a
back in a
lighthouse
second.
and a gentleman in
Yeah, no worries.
a boat that wishes to speak to us, I believe.
He wishes to speak to us. What? Something's important, I imagine.
I can only assume. I think he should come on deck.
Okay, well, I am intrigued. I'd like to meet this cove gentleman. Tootle up.
Is the head just on the side at this point? Is this when you took it out, or was that another time?
That was overnight that he had it out, and he was
Uh.
reading a time book to it. I think it'll probably be back in your pouch, wouldn't it?
I'll be in bag, yeah. Go look after it.
In old salt bag. So, you all come on deck. Styles, Picard, you climb down the ladder into this small rowboat. As you get there, you see weathered seamen.
Sorry.
Oh gosh!
Excuse me.
Takes
Big
me back.
red beard, a wrinkled face. You can see where the salt is like just lashed into his skin over the years.
Is he like hard and crusty?
I'm Major Ursa. Come aboard.
Major Ursa.
Major asshole.
I've lost my.
And he
pen.
ushers you down to sit, and he begins to row back towards the tower. Ozzy, Scarrick, presume you climb down, get into
Yeah.
your boat, and begin to follow suit.
What are the rest of the crew doing? Are they just holding the fort?
Yeah. You see him begin to lash up the sails, tie everything down on the deck. Some of them go below and check all the storage and hold that you've got hasn't come loose in the weather.
I'll just say to Captain Rimjob then, Captain, we're gonna follow this creepy old man into the darkness. Look after the ships. We'll see. We'll go see if it's safe for everybody to come over. Maybe wait out this storm.
No problem. We'll anchor down here and check the cargo.
Rightio.
Right. And he just begins to sort of. He likes that you've spoken to him, but he's also very busy, and he just sort of like just moves on to the next job immediately after you've finished. After a short row, Major Ursa takes you across to the tower where you saw the light.
Ellie is with us as well. She's like,
Yeah.
I've got like a coat jacket on, and she's like,
She's just
inside,
wrapped
around me and underneath it.
He pulls his boat ashore and ushers for you to pull yours
I've
ashore
got my
as well.
goat with me as well. She's kind of like tucked under my cloak a little bit.
Right.
Goat in a cloak.
He ushers you ashore and pulls his rowboat up and then brings you round. You see on this small peninsula that just feeds into a series of rocks and sea, a large tower 4 stories high. At the top you see the light that you'd seen as you were coming around the rock formations. It's dim and flickering in the wind, however it's still a beacon in the darkness. The tower, you can see where the wind and tides have eaten away parts of the stone, but it's solid and it's habitable. Major Ursa brings you round and takes you inside. Come in. And as the door shuts behind, the storm quietens, and you feel the warmth.
Oh, I shake myself like a wet dog. Oh, thank you for your hospitality.
Not a problem. I'm Major Ursa. And he puts his hand forward to shake.
Ozzy Hellbomb, but you already know that. I just got,
Not sure if I do.
got something here.
And as you
there you
sort
go.
of,
I pull out an autograph, signed autograph.
as you move around your coat, what's your dragon called?
Ellie.
Ellie, of course. Ellie's head sort of pokes out and his hand draws back at first. Oh, who's this that we've got then?
This is Ellie. Say hello, Ellie.
Wow, that's a fine animal you've got there. And he begins to sort of, you see him dig deep
We
into his
didn't
coat
steal
and
her.
pulls out a small piece of like bread and offers it to her.
Be gentle, gentle. Don't snatch. Don't snatch. Good
Sort of
girl.
takes a little bit, and it's not her favourite food, but she'll go for it. It's cold. So, Ozzy, I presume you got your names on the road cross.
Scarrick played full.
Scarrick, and I've met Stars and Picard.
Captain Picard.
Captain Picard, as you said. Now, come upstairs. And as you he leads you up the stairs, and you see in this base level crates and crates of stored items. You see varying crates of food, some of equipment. You see ropes coiled, some stacks of canvas for sails and that sort of thing. He takes you up into a small room, past a small bed chamber, and up once more into what can only be described as a living area and kitchen. Please, take a seat. I'll. Anyone for a hot drink?
Oh, yeah. I'll take a hot toddy.
I was going to say alcohol or none, but I can see alcohol is always the best in these sort of
Yeah,
weathers.
it's not really a question. Come on.
You see him open a large sort of
As he turns...
pot.
Sorry.
Come.
I was just going to say, as he turns away to do it, I just send was whisper and send a message into Scarrick's head, if he's
I'm
there.
here.
Oh.
Just sort the fire up.
And just say, can you get a read on this guy? Is he friendly?
Oh, like a retreat.
A divine
Imagine
sense.
Scarrick just says it back.
Shh, quiet.
Oh,
like a retreat.
he seems like quite a good lad. Like, hey. 1 second, and I will cast. What is the divine sense?
And I'm just
Do I
looking.
guess anything?
You get
So
an
I'd obviously
aura.
cast that as he said it, so I haven't said anything back yet.
Yeah. You get an aura of just goodness around this person. Nothing stands out as evil or of malice.
Aye, he's
Fair enough.
no
Just like
evilness there.
I just scan the room as he's like pouring drinks. Is there any like pictures or like what do I pick up?
The room is quite bare. That you can see some of the
It's that
wood.
joke.
Some of the wood has sort of weathered from. It's warm, but there is this sense that sometimes this place could get damp, depending on the weather, depending on the tides. You see a series of different jars and vessels and pots on the side filled with herbs and spices and different sort of cooking supplies, and there is the smell of sort of a lived-in smell.
Okay.
Not too unpleasant, but it is there. He takes a large sort of flask and opens it, pours it into a pan, and lighting a small fire underneath, he begins to warm up an alcoholic beverage, pouring in some brown sugar and taking some spices out of a jar. He begins to stir it together. So, where are you heading? Or where were you heading before the storm hit?
To Saltmarsh.
Oh, yes, Saltmarsh, yes. Makes sense. A lot of the ships come by this way.
How far
Aye,
out
we're
are we?
from there actually.
Oh, not far now. Half a day's sail.
Right.
But that storm nearly broke you on the Abbey Isles.
Abbey Isles. Well, we
Aye,
have
it's
to
quite a
thank you.
powerful one.
Thank you for coming out to see to it. Like, do you just approach random ships? There's a lot of pirates on these seas. You got to be careful.
Well, I have to take my chances. The job of the lighthouse keeper is to keep everyone in check. And I know there's pirates on these seas. Half of my job is ensuring that they don't go too far down to Saltmarsh and the likes of that. And he sort of brings
So,
the pot over and
Major.
begins to pour it into cups.
Oh, does is the lighthouses on this coast? Does Styles know that?
Well, this is a lighthouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
this is quite a small. It's one of the smaller ones that you see and not very effective. But if you remember when you went to Anglar, there was a larger, like sort of
Yeah.
big solid lighthouse, and there are lighthouses are quite common down the coast. So
Okay.
he's not like a
So,
doppelganger.
Major Arthur, is that an anamorphic joke on your name there, or is it just a name?
Oh, that's just my name.
I see.
I was a major. I've retired from that sort of life now.
Oh, you're a soldier.
I've served my time, yes, and now for the past 2 years I've taken a more quiet
What?
route.
What was it? What did you fight in? The Scarag here, elbow Scarag. Scarag was a bit of
I don't
a
think
fighter as well.
I don't. Is he human? This guy?
Yeah.
I don't
he's
think
human.
he would have been around for the wars that I was in. I remember.
No,
I'm a wee bit
wars.
older than you.
I forget how
lad.
old you are.
We've protected the sea and the coast from here all the way along. Here, please drink.
Thank you.
Passes
Thank
around
you
the
very
cup.
much.
The beverage is a warmed spiced rum, which is very palatable.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you. What do you think, Packard?
I think it looks delicious.
Right.
It's got a lovely hue to it.
Yeah, lovely taste as well.
Yes.
It is a tasty Paycard. It's warming me right through, but don't you think you have much of a problem with warmth?
No, I'm.
It sort of
I'm
gives you a
fine.
side eye as you figure, but he comes and sits with you. So, what do you do in Saltmarsh, you traders? Your vessels appear to be armed. You soldiers?
We
Do
are.
I,
We're a bit
The
of this and a
Mr.
bit of that, you know.
Mr. Man?
We
You
do a
may
bit
have
of
heard of us.
protection,
Do I,
bit of
Mr.
investigation.
I'm a rock star,
We take
I,
on independent jobs for the people of Saltmarsh.
but mostly I'm a rock star.
Oh,
That's my first job. That's the primary
right.
job
So-
title.
We're privateers.
The musical mercenaries, then.
Yeah.
Well, some call us the Mister Men.
Oh, right. I guess you
Some.
are all men.
Some, not all.
We're all
Mister
I
Men and
reckon-
Dwarf.
Much communication recently. Been a good few months since the last message from the guild.
Oh, we do quite a lot of
But-
work for the guild.
Oh, you've the Mariners Guild?
No, I meant the council.
Oh,
This-
the Council of
Bloody
Saltmarsh.
hell, this rub is strong.
It's all right. Please rest.
It's been a long few days.
We solved the beaver problem as well.
The beaver problem.
Yes, have you heard of it?
No.
No,
That's
that's because we solved it.
A rock like this
yeah.
is pretty void of beavers.
They were building a dam just over there. Sorted that out.
Oh, land problems, eh?
Yeah.
Well, please, would you like to eat?
I would not say no. What have you got?
I'm sure these chaps would love to.
I'm always ready to eat.
Did you want something else? And points to your pie card. I have wines and water.
No, thank you, sir. I'm dead inside, and none of your wines or water are going to change that. But thank you for offering.
Right.
Yeah, I don't take it personally, Major Ursa. He's just doesn't have much of an appetite these days.
Right then. For the rest of you then. And he... Oh,
I'll take his
few
share.
moments. He goes down, heads back down to the supply, and you see him come back with a few packages. Over the course of 20, 30 minutes, he prepares a simple meal. There's some harder cheeses, which seem to last longer, some bread that he appears to have made maybe himself. And there was also some fresh fish, which he's put together. He lays it on the smaller table. It's quite cramped in here. You can tell this place is only designed for 1 or 2 people tops, but it's homely enough.
Oh, thank you. I haven't had fresh baked bread for a few days. You cook on our vessel is terrible.
Oh man, you should have said we've had loads on ours.
Oh,
Yes, I have said, and you haven't helped in any way, Ozzy.
I forgot. Damn it.
it sounds like you need to get your crew in order, perhaps.
Yes, there's time for that.
Well, you captain 2 vessels.
Well, we do have a privateer operating the other vessel.
Oh,
Captain Rimjob, I think his name was. I don't really know. He's not my kind of captain. Not my kind of fellow. But, I can't be everywhere at once, can I? Ha 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 ha.
you can't. You have to trust your crew.
Exactly.
Ensure that they will do your duty. Sure, every man does his duty.
Every man, indeed. We will allow no women on our vessels.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
Not a single woman.
We did have a woman on the way to where we've just been, Picard. But that didn't turn out too well, I suppose.
Yes, well, now she lives in my bag.
Yeah, well, we don't really want to confirm his suspicions about having women on
I
board.
open my bag and I look at it. And then I close my bag.
He doesn't peer too closely. He's edged towards the side of the living, even though he doesn't really know you're dead. Well, please rest, recuperate for the evening. Your crews will be fine, I presume.
Oh, yes, they'll just assume we're jaunting.
The cove will shelter the
wait.
ships until the storm passes. I've seen these last a few days, but hopefully, if the wind's right, it'll pass by the morning.
Oh God, we're paying that crew by the day. This is all starting to add up.
That it will.
I wonder if they have like a refund if like you get caught out in the storm or something.
Did you get weather
I was
insurance?
gonna say, did we take out some insurance?
I can't remember getting that optional extra. What about you, Picard? Can you remember?
They always had it on at the end, and you think, nah, I don't need that. Take it off.
It's always in the fine print, act of God.
I
You
got
can't do
volcano
anything.
insurance. I thought volcano insurance.
There's no volcano around here.
Oh
What are you
man,
playing at?
The salesman was really
they saw you coming a mile away. Fucking volcano insurance.
Mr. Major Ursa, would you like a smoke?
Oh,
I've got some fine Dwarven tobacco here. And a mighty
Yeah.
good pipe to smoke it in if you like.
yeah. I'll try some.
And I hand over the pipe of wonders, is it?
Yeah. I know what you
Pipe
had.
of
Over.
remembrance.
It's fine.
Ozzy just eagerly watches him.
He lights the pipe and begins to puff on it. I'll just have to check the fire upstairs. You care to come with?
Oh, yeah.
Aye, we're definitely coming with.
You alright on ladders?
Aye.
And he pops the pipe
Niles,
into
are
his
you going to
mouth.
be alright?
I'll be fine.
You don't think you're too good at climbing back up on things.
And he climbs the ladder to the south and opens a hatch. And as he does, you feel a cold draft sort of begin to ebb into the room, and the start of sooty smoke comes down. He climbs up, and you come up, and you come into basically the lamp
I
room.
go after Styles, and I'm watching as he go up. I'm just like waiting for him just to catch him, just in case.
You see him just before he goes up. He opens a box and takes some dry wood, and takes it up to the top and puts more onto the fire, puffing away.
Are we up on the top then, where like the actual
Yeah, you're at the very
light
top.
is?
And you see this room isn't exposed fully to the elements. It's almost like the bricks are built into a cage form. So there's many, many slits all the way around where the air can flow through and feed the fire and the light can escape. You go over to peer out into sort of the bay and you see your ships are just steady with the wind, just rocking them gently back and forth. And from this sort of vantage point, you can see where the rocks and the waves break, form almost like a half moon bay. Just past the ships, as the sort of sun begins to break, you see the rough outline of a landmass, not too big, a small island, and it's pretty barren from the look of it here. Ursa takes the pipe and smokes, and as he does, the room, as you know, begins to fill. You see the smoke begin to form. Okay. You see the smoke begin to form shapes, and as it does, Ursa sort of takes it out. Intriguing.
Aye.
What tobacco
I
did
should
you
have
say
warned
this
you.
was?
No, don't worry. The tobacco's fine. It's the pipe.
You see, the shapes begin to grow into humanoid size, and then one of them grows slightly larger. As it grows larger, it begins to form, and I think you all would have recognized this creature. You see the smoke begin to form into the hulking shape of an orc. Its tusks stick out from the front, and there's like a gnarled sort of expression on its face. You see small spikes studded around its head, and in its right arm, a huge club. You see another stream of smoke as Ursa sort of breathes in and breathes back out. This thing rolls and curls and forms the image of a small child. You see the child run towards the orc with what appears to be a stick of sorts. He charges, and as the orc swings the club at the child rolls and stabs the orc in his ankle as he rolls underneath. And as he gets to the other side, the orc begins to stagger forward, and then the smoke dissipates. Ursa, you look to him. How the bloody hell did it do that?
Whoa, did you used to be
And,
an orc?
Powerful link. No. I think he was the wee boy.
Oh man, this rum's strong.
This
That was a mighty brave act.
That's many moons ago.
I'm sorry if it brings any bad memories, but seems like it was a good thing he did there.
Let's go back down.
The pipe. So you know, it brings out your most impressive and heroic achievement.
Not all our memories that are heroic for good reasons. Come, I'll tell you over a drink. The fire's fine. And he begins to climb back down the ladder, and you follow him. You see him.
Can I try and trip up Styles when he goes down?
Yeah, sure. You'll have to make make an attack roll, I guess.
I use Thunderwave and blast him down.
Fucking hell, what am I doing? Actions. Just, I guess, unarmed attack.
Yeah.
It's fucking 7.
A 7. As you sort of
The dwarf's only
a
done
one.
yeah.
I got natural.
Yeah. You natural wonder. Jesus.
Brilliant.
It was 1 plus 6, yeah, so.
So as you go to trip Styles sort of agilely hops out the way, and your leg just sort of swings around and takes you down. You end up sort of falling backwards against the wall. Do you grab him, Styles?
Uh,
No. And your arms sort of go to him like, ah! And all of a sudden
Please!
so turns around. Are you okay?
Sorry, I had a wee bit too much rum, I think.
I think not enough. And he puts a big bottle on the table. Come round.
Ellie, why don't you stay up here? Curl up by the fire.
She can fit through the gaps and stuff, so she sort of goes out and crawls around and just explores the area, and then comes back in and just curls up around the fire.
Okay.
Major Ursa, you can see his face sort of harking back to a time previously. He pours everyone a drink and takes a sip. That memory. That was me. I was the boy.
Oh.
My have you been up and down the coast much?
There aren't many
Aye, a wee
venues
bit.
up and down the coast. I'm more an inland kind of guy.
Have you heard of Pomare? Pomage.
Have I? Have we?
Would I have heard of that?
Make a history check.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
17. 17.
6.
6, 17.
10.
6 for
Yeah.
Packard.
I'd say some of you know of the region. You're not too sure where it is up and down the coast. You're not that fussed about it. Although you rolled low, Pike. Oh no, because you wouldn't remember. Doesn't matter. But Scarrick, you know the region is situated sort of just north of Kierland. It's the peninsula that sticks out into the Azure Sea, and you have to sort of go round it to get to Greyhawk. I was born in a small town called Highport in the Pomage. But
Homage.
Omelette du fromage.
my family fled when orcs and goblins were pushed into the peninsula and took it over. It used to be part of Kierland's grip. However, their forces were needed elsewhere, mainly for the sea princes, and when they left, the invaders came. Now it is still under their grip. The orcs and goblins have made their home there, and very few humans remain. The thing you saw, we were on the road out, and my family was attacked. Just a few rogue orcs, not in league, just along the road. I had to act. Luckily, we all came out fairly unscathed, and we fled south. We settled in a small port town just north of Saltmarsh, and that's where my love for the sea grew. I have sailed for many years, protecting coastline, fending away pirates, trying to get purpose, and I feel I have. And now, as I come to the end of my years, I look out for those less fortunate and watch over the island.
That's very noble of you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. One sec.
Anyway,
What of your homeland do you not wish
Stars is just going for a piss.
that
Don't mind him.
you could change?
You need to
Aye,
speak
do you
louder,
not wish you could
Scarrick. You're
change
mumbling.
anything about that?
Am I? Sorry about that.
I see life like the tides. It comes and goes, but there's always a constant, and I wouldn't go back now. Not. What can we do? The lands are taken, the lands are gone. Your home is where you have purpose and where you feel at home, and that's here now. My parents are long dead.
Is there not a Mrs. Ursa?
No.
A Mr. Ursa?
No, loved ones. The life of a sailor can sometimes be lonely.
Is that
Always
Rasthouse?
moving.
It can be. It can be.
Not anymore. Got us.
Not with you, my friend.
Right.
It's never lonely. Or quiet.
It's a shame you're not Mr. Ursa, otherwise you could have joined us.
Yes, well, who would look after the lighthouse and the island? You said about a beaver problem.
Hmm.
Yes, back in Saltmarsh.
Go
What
on.
did you mean by that?
There was man-eating beavers.
Well,
They were
I
wreaking
mean, sometimes
havoc.
more like spiders, but there was actually some beavers in the end there. Aye.
There were like, it was
What
like a
did you
beaver
do?
cult. They were like worshipping the beaver god. And I pull out the beaver crown, put it on. He was wearing this, and they all
Right.
followed the big badass beaver.
And you killed him?
Killed it.
Killed them all,
Aye, we killed it.
slaughtered them.
So you could say you were adventurers.
All murderers.
Oh, aye, definitely.
I mean, we've killed a bunch of animals, but yeah, if you want to throw the adventurer banner on that, that's fine.
I like to think
It's
we're
just-
adventurers.
You said you needed money to pay your crew as well. And you've worked with the council.
Oh, we don't have a job right now, so if you're offering, especially if it's on the way
Well-
home, makes sense.
There is a job. It involves the island. As you can probably tell, my tower here is not good enough to steer ships clear. You yourselves were nearly fate of the rocks till you got lucky. Some other ships haven't been so lucky. The Mariners Guild, which I'm a member of, they need someone to clear the island. And they're willing to pay.
Have you thought about putting on a Aussie Hellborn concert?
No. It's not like shrubbery that needs clearing.
No, I meant people.
Have you... Oh.
It was a cutting remark at the expense of our dear companion.
Oh, I see. And he begins to laugh.
Aye. My
Um,
captain gets me.
It's not so much people. That's the problem. Have you heard of the Isle of the Abbey?
I don't think so.
History check?
Yeah, make a history check.
12.
11.
11. Yeah, 11.
Maybe in passing conversation, but no, not to the point where you've investigated. You know, it's not really of
No,
interest.
not really.
The isle that you nearly crashed into. It's been home to an abbey for as long as Saltmarsh can remember. It was once an isle of hope and good. However, over the years, the alignment changed. Evil has had a grip on the isle for many, many years,
Oh no, getting Strahd flashbacks.
but it's been confined. It hasn't spread, and it's been little concern of the mainland. This tower, as well as guiding ships, is also to watch over the island and ensure nothing comes off. However, there's always been trade with the island from pirates.
What kind of evil are we talking about here? That's a very broad term.
I've never been on the isle myself. However, I know from our studies and scholars They were worshipping evil gods, but they couldn't sustain themselves, so they traded with pirates. Pirates brought supplies and ferried people to and from the island. However, the abbey, I believe, was cutting the pirates short, so to speak. The pirates got fed up, and over the last 3 months, they've been attacking the island. Around 2 to 3 weeks ago, there was a huge battle. The pirates came onto the island at night and burnt the entire abbey to the ground. All that's left is smouldering ruins. It would be perfect now, the perfect time for us to take hold, because they were wiped out, you see. Nobody was left on either side. But there's one problem.
Go on.
There's only one way onto the island. Dunes to the south. Skull dunes. And I've seen with my own eyes when people have tried, some of our own men. They're swarmed by the undead, cannot get past. There must be a way. It's the only place where the pirates landed and brought supplies on, but we've never found it. If you can get past the Skull Dunes and ensure the island is clear, the guild would be willing to pay.
Pay.
Undead.
How much?
You say.
Sounds pretty.
Aye,
risky.
sounds like quite fun.
The price they are willing to pay is 3,000 gold. However, anything you
Fun.
find on the island would be yours. I'd presume there would be something in the wreckage, perhaps gold, jewels. But I can't make promises that I don't know to be true.
An extra level.
Perhaps.
Interesting.
Insight.
Listen, the night's dragging on. Rest, stay here, and give me your answer in the morning. Talk amongst yourselves if you wish. I will sleep upstairs this evening with the lamp. Ensure it doesn't go out. We do not know if there's other vessels out in this storm.
Right. Well,
Please.
thank you.
Have yourself to drink.
We'll take the offer into careful consideration.
Oh no, we'll be going to the island. Don't worry. This is just something he likes to pretend that we have to think about it. But aye, we'll be going.
Well, let's not be so hasty. I mean, we're all pretty tired.
What's not to like?
Well, I
Money?
just want to get home.
Hidden treasures. Killing some zombies.
You never want to seem too keen. They're hard to get sometimes.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it. And Mienza takes a bundle of wood and climbs up the ladder.
I don't know, boys.
Faggot.
But
No, he's carrying faggot up the stairs.
right,
Ah,
right. Oh boy,
You
that's.
be careful near them stairs,
wanna
Scuff. You don't
get
have
home.
any more accidents.
ho ho.
I don't know what happened there. I just slipped, obviously. Sorry about that.
Pike's trying to think whether he has got to that level where he's got some spells helpful for the undead. So he's trying to weigh it up as he reads this list.
I did a little bit of that earlier. I was like, oh, what undead stuff have I got?
I think
I don't got shit.
you should have some stuff, Packard.
I got a lot of things. I was trying to find like.
Do you have turn undead?
Ones. I probably do somewhere.
I think you must do.
Well,
It might even be a feature rather than a spell.
I think we could do with the money after the treasure on the other island was promised a family's fortune was a little bit lacking.
Maybe it's relative. Maybe that was their family's
You
fortune.
get a very good sword out of it.
And a ship.
But we need
Have a
money
ship.
to. We don't want to sell the ship to pay for the crew, do we? We've still got to pay the crew.
Aye.
Aye, but I think we'd get more than a crew's wages than for the ship.
Yeah, but we want to keep the ship. We don't want to have to sell the ship just to pay off the debt from going to the island. I think we need to do it with
Right,
the
but-
money.
Oh, we're doing it no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
No matter what.
What else are we going to do?
I saw
The island's
I
here.
saw the fucking railroad on the way in. We ain't got no choice.
There's
There's a
always
storm
chance.
outside.
Well, to the Skull Dunes.
Look,
So,
I turn to Picard and say, I've never known a dwarf to actually turn down money.
Exactly.
I've never known a dwarf to turn down a fight. I think that's what he's more
This
excited
is
about.
anti-Semitic.
We all said dwarf.
So we're going.
I guess so.
Well, I'll do what the group wants to do. I'm just ready to get home, sleep with some hookers with Galen, and have a drink.
Aye, but that maybe be just 2 more or 1 more day away.
I just don't want to keep pushing our luck. I feel like I had some close calls. Picard's already died.
Look, we don't know how long the storm's going to be here anyway. Like, we can't be
True.
out at the sea.
I suppose
So
wild
I've got a
storms,
feeling
yeah.
it'll take us.
why not spend
as long
some
as
time on the island?
Yeah, it'll last as long as it takes to clear the island, I imagine.
Aye, imagine.
He said there's evil on there. Evil stuff.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Also, you raise a point. This must be one of the longest dry spells you've ever had.
How do you know?
Well, we've been at sea for quite a few days, and you just mentioned you wanted to get back to the hookers.
There are
Why do you think he keeps calling the captain Roundjob?
there are people on the boat.
Oh, God.
I was going to say, Eckhard might lend you Kira's head.
Absolutely
Oh, God.
not. And you will not make such suggestions,
That's just
Mr. Styles.
that's
Just make sure you wipe the salt off it.
Of which bit?
or after.
Oh.
Go on.
Josh Costin.
Make no assumptions, Mr. Styles. There is plenty of living, breathing people on our boat, and you know me, I'm not picky. But yeah, we're gonna go to
Just
the
laugh
island.
and take another drink.
Well, the night draws in. Is there any preparations you wish to make this evening, or just turn into rest?
Styles,
Yes.
while we've been traveling back, have you been keeping an eye on the? Oh, this is a question for Mr. Packard as well.
Oh.
You've been keeping eyes on the crew that we picked up. You know, the ex-slaves, the free folk.
Yeah.
They're doing a.
No one managed to get drunk and fall off our boat.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Which is,
A little bit boring, but that's good.
they're performing well. The slaves are taking a bit of time getting used to being back on a ship, but the half of the crew we got from the Mariners Guild are working fine. Hard workers.
I was wondering, you know, do you think it'd be worth, like, offering them jobs, like being our crew full time?
That was my immediate.
It's like repayment for saving their lives.
You know, I imagine some of them will be grateful of the work, and I imagine some of them will be wanting to get back to their lives. But the least we can do is ask.
Yeah, we can make them
And
an
then-
offer.
Yeah.
Can look after them.
Give them a fair offer. We don't want one form of bondage just to go into another form of bondage servitude. But
No.
I think they're enjoying themselves. It's
Yeah, be on their
you
own
can tell that
free will.
glad.
Can offer them a roof over their heads, free food, and no wage, but safety, protection. We can run a protection racket. Oh god, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, yeah, it was just a thought I had.
What about your crew, except for the blatant lack of discipline?
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. Just like you said, the professionals, the hired men are performing excellent. Excellent slaves. Sorry, taking a bit of bedding in, but they're doing well. There's one
so I
guy
think
I've had
we'll
my
be able
eye
to-
on in particular. I think he's pretty good. He's called Jeff.
You can't fuck the slaves. Told you
No,
this,
not
Ozzy.
my eye in that way. Just he just seems like a good lad. Could do with a bit of guidance, a job. I don't know. It's worth thinking about.
I think we should offer to keep them on some sort of retainer,
Yeah,
so we have them when needed.
yeah, maybe, yeah. So, Picard,
Yes.
dolphins, eh?
Don't you talk to me.
The old
Fade to black.
pedophiles of the sea.
Tell me, you had much interactions with dolphins?
Not that I remember,
Right.
because you must remember, I don't remember.
That's
Wink.
But you remember
He
that,
says-
He says wink out loud. He doesn't wink.
and yet you somehow associate them with being pedophiles.
Whoa, let's not throw the P word around.
Dolphins, the Catholic priest of the water.
Picard, make a intelligence check.
Oh god. Alright, done. Intelligence. 8.
It won't occur to you, Picard. However, you don't know what a paedophile is.
I saw it written down in a book.
Yeah,
Back in
this is
Saltmarsh.
a lot,
I was
a
like,
lot of things that you say you've just absorbed from conversation
Yeah.
around you and things that you've read.
but
yeah.
because they're quite smart. Good with kids.
Yeah.
It's,
You don't know what a pedophile is, do you?
I don't
Huh?
think you know what one is.
yeah, they're the friendly little happy guys.
Bad with
kids,
kids.
kids love them. Kids,
No, they don't.
No.
pretty sure they do.
Oh no.
Pretty sure I know what it is I'm talking about.
This-
And you don't know what a pedophile is, and I resent any suggestion. I do not, and I say good day to you, sir. And then I just go 10 and stare at the corner of the wall like Blair Witch style.
I just whisper to Sky, like, let him believe that that's what pedophiles is. It can only end in disaster. Yep, you got it right, Picard. Sorry, we misunderstood. We was thinking of nonce. Sorry.
Picard thinks to himself, and he's like, "Sure, that's a type of gnome."
Oh
And so
shit!
as the night draws in,
I forgot to ask Major Ursa about the sky being weird.
Let's give him the
it's
morning.
only upstairs. But it's up to you.
Major Ursa.
You climb up the ladder and open the thing, and you see he's settled in one corner. He's got a large woolen thing wrapped around him to protect him from the wind that's blown through here, and he's out the way of the smoke. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. There's something that's been playing on our minds the last couple of nights. Look up. Is there a roof, or is it like?
It's
open roof?
roofed in here, yeah. It's solid roof. But you can sort of peer out the slits.
Right, I just sort of go to one of the slits I'm looking at. Like, this is gonna sound a little bit weird, but the sky, it's been different these last few nights. Styles noticed it, and then he's right. He's got a point. It's there's something different. I can't quite put my finger on it.
You'll see no sky tonight, lad. The storm clouds will blot it all out.
I know.
However, I've seen in my time on the ocean. Sometimes it does change. People have different theories. Some say it's a sign of hope. Some say a sign of disaster.
Well, like an omen?
Yeah. Yeah, for foretelling. In the guild, those higher up, they believe that this world, as many others do, brushes edges with other worlds, other planes. Perhaps sometimes they just shine through.
Holy shit.
But I wouldn't worry yourself. More things down here to worry about. And if you take the job, I have supplies I can offer. It's only simple adventuring gear, but if you need restocking, I can supply it.
That'd come in useful. I think we're after some rope and stuff, I think.
That I have. As for sleeping this evening, just take the first floor. There's a few more blankets and skins on the ground.
Righty-ho, thank you. Good night.
Will your pet be joining you, or is she happy up here?
If you don't mind, I think she'd want to stay up here with a bit of fresh air.
He's gonna settle with Ellie.
It's nice to have the company.
Yeah, she's friendly enough.
All right.
Yes, she is.
A good night to you, Ozzy.
Look after him, Ellie. Good night, Major Ursa. I go back down. Shut the hatch. Will, you confirm my suspicions. Seems to think it's other planes of existence slipping in and out of our reality.
Well, that doesn't sound beneficial.
We've been smoking something up there.
No, my friend. Whereas you pull your magic through divinity, there are other magics in this world, and other magics that involve different planes and realms. Like, for example, and I walk over to Styles and I point at his pouch, the bag of holding.
Not his coin pouch.
Or the head pouch.
Yoink. No, I point at the pouch and say, Styles, this pouch here, there's a whole other plane of existence right there in that pouch.
I believe it. It's got to go somewhere.
But what does that mean?
It
What
means
does it
there's
all mean, Basil?
more to life than what we see.
Well, yeah, there is.
Nonsense. I know what I see, and I see what I know.
Yes, but sometimes you can't see your hand, but it's still there.
Is it, Styles? Is it still there?
I mean,
Or am I slipping into one of these parallel dimensions that you speak of?
it could be. You could be like half here, half in a different plane.
Maybe, yeah. Aye, maybe Mr. Picard's arm is just floating around in another world.
Just
Well,
picture
on
every
its
time
own.
every time he blips it out, an arm just appears in a random world. Someone's like, oh god.
It would explain two things if you were stuck between realms.
Maybe your
I wonder if
memory
you
is
eat
in the
other realm.
Yeah, maybe your memory is in the other realm, other plane.
Your appetite.
I've read many books. Being a magic user myself, I've done a lot of research on otherworldly things and magic, and when I get a little bit
I've seen the books you look at.
funny, when I get a little bit stronger, maybe a higher level, maybe I'll be able to tap into these other planes of existence. You never know. But until then,
Nope, we never will know.
it's just a freaky sky.
I guess we'll never know. So,
Yes, we're never leveling up again.
you bed in for the evening. The sleep is okay. How do those seafaring folk take to a solid floor? I'd presume Ozzy and Scarrick are quite thankful to finally have a bed that doesn't tilt and sway.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, Picard, you don't sleep, so
I'm just Blair Witching it in the corner.
yeah.
And
So,
next up,
Counting the
Come.
indentations in the wall.
I as before we go to bed, I pull out my book that I got off that guy in Saltmarsh, I think it was, and it's titled like "What to Do with Children" or whatever it was. Right.
oh God, you need to write this shit down because that's a long time ago.
Well, I know. Well, what I've got written down is a book at "What to Do with Children." I think you elaborated a little bit more on the title, but it was like something to do with that. I give that to Pike and say, "Here you go. This was written by pedophiles. You can read this."
Packard doesn't understand, but he takes the book and he reads it, and he says, "Well, thank you, Mr. Ozzy. I'm sure it's no Tide Times bestseller,
Tide
But,
Times, I know what you're talking about.
but
Don't be reading that Tide Times in the room with us.
I shall endeavour to have this completed by the morn."
Right.
And Packard reads that book, whatever it is,
Yeah,
that we don't remember the title of.
and you get
What
the
to Do
understanding
with
of the
Children.
book, whatever it was.
Whatever it was, I learned that.
I think it's like just learning how to like look after kids, like how to keep them
I'm sure it's
entertained,
like a
and
goblin or
It had
kobold
like
or something.
He had a weird, like, demonic vibe to it. You know, there was something weird about it.
I don't
There was
know.
something weird. Anyway, you read it and you ingest what you want. The morning breaks
Morning has broken.
and Major Ursa comes down and begins to fry up some more of like a fatty fish, and the smell wafts down into the sleeping quarters. As he comes down in the morning, he sees you, Picard. Oh, an early riser.
Yes, none shall rise before I.
You need any food, drink?
No, I'm quite satiated by this book. I've learnt so much.
Oh, very well. I'll begin food for the rest of us then.
May I
And-
look at the food while you prepare it?
Of course.
Thank
Please.
you. And he
And you
goes,
watch him for like 20 minutes,
just stands over and looks like this. Yes.
and he like fillets the fish and debones it. And he's quite happily talking through the process as he goes. And he's like, and I use this spice from this region to give it this sort of tang. And you learn quite a lot about cooking.
I say, Mr. Ursa, Major Ursa, you definitely are the paedophile of cooking.
He turns to you.
And I give him a little nod approvingly.
Right. You better go get the others.
I will indeed, sir. And then I tootle on up.
And although you don't see, he just sort of shakes his head as you walk out the room. Paedophile of cooking. Never heard that one. I'd like to think we've created a world without paedophiles, but you know, you write the canon, so
We decided.
not even, not even the kids in D&D are safe, guys.
Jeez.
So you come up and you eat. We'll roleplay through breakfast. Is there anything you wish to just talk about? Anything you want to ask about? He tells you some information about the Isle that he knows. He gives you the basic rundown that the island itself is around 2 miles long. It's sort of a large, flat-topped. I think it's called a mesa, maybe. Not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not when it's in the sea. But it's a large flat-top isle. The sort of landscape on top is very flat. However, it just juts out of the sea. The cliffs are a solid granite, and where the sea has eroded into the softer rocks, large, dangerous rocks stick out from the ocean. So approaching from cliffside is very dangerous. And he explains again, this is what you nearly crashed into as you came round into this corner. There is a sandy area at the southernmost tip, which is the Skull Dunes, and from his vantage, it's the only safe place to land. There's very little wildlife due to the harsh nature of the tide and wind gusting over it. And the smoke from the Abbey wreckage went out about a week and a half ago. It was smouldering for a few days. As you go on.
I was just going to ask, like, you said evil inhabits or did inhabit this island.
Yes,
Can you
I
be
did.
more specific? Like, is we talking people? Are we talking demons, ghosts, tieflings?
It's when I say evil, that is what they worshipped.
Right.
It's I do not know what's there. However, I would assume it's like any abbey. People who preach to certain things maybe have rituals, but I can't imagine there'd be monsters. I've never seen monsters bar the undead, but
Interesting.
I can't speak for somewhere I've never been. And the fire was large and grand. I'd say there'd be very, very few survivors, if any.
Tell me, did they worship Ayus?
I do not know. I've heard of Ayus. However, I don't know what they worshipped over there.
Fair
It would
enough.
seem odd this far from his kingdoms. But never say never, I guess.
Right.
So, you finished your breakfast. Is there any supplies that you wish to gather?
I think we need some rope. I'm sure someone like used their rope for something, and we needed more.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I've probably used all of my rope like 3 times and just never ticked it off.
probably.
Same with all these rations I've been carrying. I haven't eaten in actually like 3 months.
Yeah, you get 50 foot of rope, so I don't think you've used like that length. You're probably wearing low on it.
Well, we'll replace everyone's rope.
I was going to say, I don't think when I use my rope, I go, well, cut that off. That's it gone. I think I would just use my 50-foot roll and then reel it back up.
Yeah, but if you were like you said, you used it expended. So if you were tying something off, you wouldn't tie it with 50 foot. You'd maybe cut a 20-foot section, tie that off if you're going to leave it. Otherwise, you'd still have the rope, wouldn't you?
Well, for like people, you mean?
Yeah, if you're going to tie someone's hands, you're not going to tie it with the 50 foot. Anyway, by the by, you can stock up on adventuring supplies you want. So there is ropes, there is new fresh bedrolls if you wish to switch them out, buckets, candles. There is fishing tackles, that sort of thing. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I think so.
Do you have any 10-foot poles?
Funnily enough, as you look around the supplies, you see where the stairs go up to the next level. There is a series of large poles in the corner.
I'll take one of them, please.
I think you had one, didn't you, for ages? You got one in the haunted
Yeah,
house.
but I definitely won't still have that 10-foot pole. That was from the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you pick up another 10-foot pole. Add that into your inventory. As you're sort of gathering your supplies together,
Can I just retroact something?
Yeah.
Before going to sleep, could I have done a detect magic?
Yeah. What's the range?
No, I can't do detect magic because I don't have it. I thought I had it.
Can I do teleportation?
Oh, no, I don't have it. I'm sure I had it. Maybe I switched it out. No,
Yeah.
don't have it. Sorry, fuck that.
You sit before bed and think, if I had detect magic, do something now. So you gather your supplies. He pulls out a small leather pouch. You take these. They could be more useful to you. Inside are 2 small red vials, 2 potions of healing.
Oh shit! Who needs a healing potion?
I'll take one because I used mine on Paycard before.
Right.
And I guess I'll take the other.
Okay. I do actually have
Thank
one
you.
myself already.
Well, that is good.
Sorry, I was looking at spells. What have I just missed there?
Nothing at
Nothing, you
all.
don't need it.
Scarrig.
You don't need it. He gave out 2 healing potions.
You got your lay on hands. You got your pedo
Aye.
hands.
He also preps you up with a few torches and stuff like that are fresh and ready to be lit should you need them. So, with gear in hand, he advises that the island is around an hour's row from here. If you wish to take the rowboat, or you could take your boats. As you come outside, you see the clouds, although still grey and looming, and there is quite a mist rolling in across the ocean. The storm and the rain has stopped.
Did we ever manage to jet boat?
Yeah, you did it from the pub once.
Jet boat it is.
Jet boat.
Sorry, did you say the storm stopped?
Yeah, it's misty and a bit grey and damp. However, the lashing rain and thunder has stopped.
I
And
think
the
we
sea
should.
is slightly calmer.
Head
Whilst we
on
can,
home.
we should move the gunboat, the small one. What was it? The Crimson Serpent.
The civil
Around-
servant.
The civil servant round, and it could offer artillery support from in case we need to leave in a hurry. It can shoot anything.
Drop a flare!
I don't hate that idea.
The way
I
where
do very much like the idea of that, but we don't need to go there. Ellie could. Oh no, she cannot talk.
We
No,
tie
we
a-
can
tie
message. We
a
can
note
send a
to her
message.
leg.
Well, Ozzy could send a message to the captain.
But for what it'd take, we'd have to reposition them anyway, wouldn't it?
So where are you trying to move that one to? So currently they're in the small bay. Let's imagine the small bay's here. The island is sort of this direction. Are you
So
trying to move
if-
them towards the island or just to the
Yeah.
edge
So
of the bay?
if that's like Skull, what was it? Skull Dunes.
Skull Dunes, yeah.
So we're going to come in a small boat, aren't we?
Yeah.
Get on and then get off. So if we had the ship here,
Yeah,
anything
that's fine.
there, we could.
So
shoot
that when
at.
we're coming back, running down the beach, the
In range of
cannonballs
the
can be
beach.
blasting behind us, blowing up all the
Yeah,
skeleton horde that's
It's
chasing
real
us.
cinematic.
All right.
I've seen the Critical Role episode.
You easily do that. You instruct.
Paul didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, pardon.
I will when it's animated, and it'll look even better. Are you going to move the captain because there isn't a captain on the Crimson Serpent?
He's not
Easily
going to
done
be
as well.
happy about that. He already hates us.
Well,
Can we just promote someone else?
Yeah, tell them they'll figure it out.
I think the boss and Lucky should be able to
I reckon Jeff should do
move
it.
that far. No, I said if we just board it and just move it ourselves, it'll just be easier.
For argument's sake, you board the Crimson Serpent and take it towards the island, and then jump off in jet boat.
So we're going to get on and be like, yeah, we're just going to move the ship to there, and then we're going to get off and go on the island. The guy's like, I could have done that,
Can't
sir.
trust you
It's
with
like,
it.
No, we don't trust you with that.
No, it's the other side of the island. We've sailed around the island, haven't we? It's 2 miles in diameter.
The island's 2 miles long. Yeah, it's like you've moved it a substantial distance. I can spit it out. Let's just go there, shall we?
Spit it out,
Just
Junior.
Stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley. So, as you approach the island, you see through the mist and haze rocks jutting from the waves. As the waves come up and crash over these, they then ebb slowly onto the beach that extends into the water. The beach is just almost a minefield of small sand dunes that undulate where the wind has carved its path through. Alright. Does anyone want a wee break before we go in? Oh, you're right.
Can do, yeah, because I'll grab a beer.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Quick wee break. Wee break, guys. So we're just flicking back to the treasures you got off Black Shark Island, which
Ooh.
I don't think you identified, or you didn't. You would have done by now. So the rod was the rod of the Pact Keeper, which, while holding this rod, you gain a bonus to spell attacks and saving throw DCs of your Warlock spells. So it's a Warlock's weapon. The bonus is determined by the rod's rarity. In addition, you gain 1 Warlock spell slot and action while holding the rod.
What is its rarity?
I don't know.
We can sell that to Xandros.
Well, as
That's
in, like, you would decide how rare it
Yeah.
was, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I haven't decided. All right. It depends who you sell it to. I'll roll a D3 and we'll work it out. And then the second thing, you got the goggles. They are eyes of the eagle. So these crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
Quite handy for being on the deck of a ship and spotting things.
Very much so.
So if you'd like to assign them to someone, you can.
Define a warlock spell, and where might one see if their spell is a warlock spell?
I think you'd pick a warlock class.
Well, no good to any of us.
Not at this point.
No,
It's a
but
class,
after
isn't it?
It is a class.
We can multi-class and shit.
There are some. I would.
Spells that come across, aren't they?
Yeah,
I guess
but I would give him. But I imagine by the description, it's like what spells that are specifically only for warlocks.
Yeah, it's your warlock spells. So
Yeah.
because it's full, like, you have to have a dark deity, and that's where your power comes from, and your magic and all that stuff into it. So
Well.
Um,
Well. I don't want that stick, says Picard.
goes in the treasure
just
pile.
have to sell it.
Yar. Jeff will have it next session.
Who wants the goggles? Who wants
Yeah,
advantage on
Has him
perception?
finger of death.
I was thinking that'd go quite well with Styles, but he's the archer.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Do you have to attune with them though?
It does require attunement, yes.
And does the night vision goggles that we have purchased require attunement?
I believe they will.
You can have a feud, can't you? So you could be able to switch goggles.
You can attune to 3 items at once, can't you? I don't think
yeah,
it matters whether
Yeah.
they're free. You could have 3 pairs of glasses, like a jeweler or something.
True.
Night vision, supervision, X-ray vision.
Well,
Naked vision. Yeah.
Hey,
I
why'd you always wear the X-ray vision ones?
I suppose one of the captains should probably have the goggles. I suppose.
I'll take.
Oh,
I'll
you
take
mean
the
as in
captain's.
our captains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to give it to the NPCs.
So Styles,
Yes,
on D&D Beyond, you can add Eyes of the Eagle to your character and equip it.
I have a +6
why
on
you shouting at me?
perception, so
Sounded
Am I really loud?
no, you're
Sorry.
fine.
It's just right, Styles. You can. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think Paul just wanted to move it along. Somebody take the goggles.
Eagle, what?
Eyes of the eagle.
What does everyone have for perception, like plus wise?
I know
Plus
what
3.
your passive perception is, Ozzy.
I think ours quite high. Well, it's plus 6,
+3 for Pico.
so I don't really need advantage.
Hip.
Well,
Plus
I don't
4.
even need advantage,
I don't
guys.
need advantage. Jeez.
So really, it's me or Picard that needs it.
Hi,
Still, like Styles is the archer. I
yeah,
think.
Styles is the
I'm not that
actual captain. Just don't tell Pac-Man. Right. Well, glad we
Ready?
sorted that out.
Okay. So, you take your smaller vessel and land on the dunes.
That keeps looking like he's wanking when he wobbles like that.
Yeah, there's camera wob. Each square on this map is 150 feet, so this is quite a large portion of the island. It'll take you some time to get across. However, how do you want to go about it, guys? Should we go walk straight up?
Jet blast in and fucking jump off the boat and fucking charge.
Well, if we use the Go-Go Gadget boat, we can jet blast as far as we possibly can, and then just like as we land, we can just like box it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Style.
each square is 150 feet, so you manage to
Oh,
jet
shit.
boat your ship.
Oh yeah,
boat.
so we were just talking about
Just
our
like,
beaching entrance
Boom! You're now on the beach.
alone. It's like, what the fuck?
Get to the shingles.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Want to make a
Head
perception
on.
check?
Yes.
not just head on straight without looking. I was thinking.
I will look around and I'll say to
Maybe
Styles,
could
Styles,
use
time to try out your
Thanks.
new fancy goggles.
Well, how long did it take to attune to it?
You would
like a night, isn't it?
done it by.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you would have
'cause
attuned to them all right, because we would have
well,
decided you
yeah, we're
had them.
flicking back. You would have done it in the 4-day sail from thingy.
Okay, so go gadget magic eyes.
I just rolled a 23 for perception anyway.
Oh, nice.
I get to roll twice, don't I? That's why.
Guy rolls a 1.
Don't they know how to do this? 18.
Cool. So,
Do you see that, Styles? Nope.
you begin to move forward. You can see the rest of the island obviously just stretches back from here. It's a long, thin island. You move your way around the dunes, just trying to on guard. I mean, Major Ursa said these are protected by hordes of undead, so you're keeping your eyes peeled. I guess you've got UAV up as well.
Online.
Yeah, I'm thinking
UAV is online.
I'd also have my goat, so I'd be mounted on my goat.
You
How long does the goat last?
I'll say.
forever.
All day, but you've had it for like 3 weeks.
I just cast it every
Makes
morning.
it every day.
So I've used a spell to cast it.
Well worth it.
You
Oh, so it's not out you.
If I'm smart about it though, it's ridiculously powerful in battle. Because like I can fucking like charge in and out of fucking. I think I can charge away without getting opportunity attacks. I want to say, but I'd have to look into that.
you move through the dunes. It's hard to tell. There aren't any clear paths, but you rolled really high, so almost like with instinct, you think, well, people would want to avoid the higher spots. People would want to avoid this. There's a few dead shrubs that look like they've been moved past, and you begin to tread your way through the dunes. The sun at this point, being wheel sun now, one of the near midsummer months, is beginning to burn through the mist and beat down on your backs. You feel almost like the heat is just crushing in with these dunes around you. You keep moving, taking time to just pause, reassess. and move.
If there's anything that like sort of looks suspicious, or
Mhm.
I'd maybe just point out to Scarrig and try and get him to do a divine sense, because he can detect undead, can't he?
Yeah, but I think I only have one of that.
No, you have a few.
Fine sense. 3 times per long rest.
You can do it 3 times a day.
Just read it out
What
to
have we-
see whether it's through stuff. I can't remember if it gets blocked by solid objects.
Oh, right, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's undead within 60 foot that is not behind total cover. So basically, it's only useful for looking at actual things and going, is that one like bad?
Fair enough.
You might find use for it. You move and move. A good bit of time passes, probably an hour or so, as you're just taking your time, going careful. There's small flies that begin to buzz up out the sand and nip at your ankles and the exposed flesh. You move into a patch that looks exactly the same as the rest. However, as you do, the sand begins to move.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Get my pole.
And
I'm gonna lock an arrow onto my bow.
as the sand moves, you see bones begin to reach out.
Boom.
Bones covered in wraps of just sand-coloured and worn material. One hand springs out in a distance away from you. Another hand comes out. This one holding a sword. And as you look around you, creatures begin to move from the sand.
Oh my god.
The creatures
Heads up, guys.
are skeletons.
Skellingtons.
Skellingtons. Oh,
I need you
geez.
to roll for initiative.
Oh shit. 20.
20.
18
Dirty
for Picard.
18.
Oh,
13
natural
for Styles.
20 for 19.
Natural 20 for 19. Styles, what do you get?
13.
13. Just let me roll for the skellies. 14. 16. Alright. Ozzy, you're up first. Can you see everything on the map?
Yeah. Ah shit.
Do we have a token for Ellie?
Just to quickly bring it up, Paul, before it gets too... It might
do.
get too complicated doing it this way. That people are saying that I get my own initiative roll for my goat. But like,
Oh.
is that just going to get
Who's
complicated as
people?
shit? Should I just treat it?
Yeah, what
All
people
the
are
Like,
you
there's
talking
a,
to?
The people in
Google.
well, as in,
James's
like,
house.
there's a guide about mounted fine steed warhorse combat or whatever, and it's like it has its own initiative roll. It can be ridden as controlled or uncontrolled mount. It's an independent mount. I can take my own turn, and it can take its own turn.
I can do it on its own. Just let me get stats up. Just get a go. It's a bit
Just don't know
squished,
if
but
that's
there
just
you go.
going to add in a load of fucking extra shit, though, isn't it?
No, just search.
I've done it up, the giant goat.
Yeah, I'll get it on mine. We'll use that.
Do they have their own initiative?
Dex is
I've seen something
0.
about initiative
7.
by Dex.
Yeah. Okay. He's last, but he's there.
I am mounted on him, though.
Okay, while he's mounted, we'll say he goes on your go then.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's
you're
what I
gonna
was
be
meaning,
like,
it just gets so
shoot.
complicated. Oh, and then I also get him to attack, and it's like, it's just extra
Yeah.
shit for no reason, in it. So while I'm
Uh-huh.
mounted, yeah.
I'll keep his stats up for the attack. What HP does he have? He has 19. That's fine. Alright, Ozzy, you're up.
I tell Ellie to fly high up and keep out of the way. I don't want it to get hurt, but also keep an eye out for any more coming, and also like if there's any escape to safety, any particular direction we should be heading to for safety.
Yeah. So she flies up and you see basically this situation around you. We'll say the dune over here is sort of blocking some of the view, so your character may be able to see that, but with Ellie, you manage to say, look, they're coming from these directions.
And I'm assuming these don't look like friendly skeletons.
Not funny bones, mate, no.
No, okay. Just checking.
Good was funny though.
Burst into song.
Well, from this distance, I'm gonna... I'm gonna come 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go to this sort of like ridge. Are we high and these guys are low?
We'll say this ridge is sort of high to low.
Yeah, okay.
I have the high ground.
I'm just gonna come up to this high ground here and look down at these two. And pull out my crossbow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do this first. Pull out my crossbow and take a shot at the one on the left.
Yep.
That's not great. 12.
Misses as you fire. This one's just sort of climbing out the sand, and you just aim for him, but it just lands in the sand next to him.
Oh, guys, it's been a while since I've used this thing. I'll whip round my guitar and start finger picking an energetic, inspiring tune, and waves of inspiration head towards Scarrig.
Nice.
And you get Bardic. You get my best friend Scarrig.
Yeah.
You get Bardic inspiration. You get a 1d8 that you can use for all sorts of shit.
1d8 and a little kiss on the cheek.
I'd like to think as you're playing, sand is just sort of like flying up,
Whipping
almost
around
like
me.
getting whipped into these waves and just coming across.
Yeah,
So, as Scarab gets inspiration, Pike and Styles, you get like a little bit of sand.
God damn it!
You can use that for a 1d8 for like ability check, attack roll, saving throw, spell damage.
And you're up next, Scarrick. When
And
you done, Ozzy?
healing stuff as well. That's me.
Cool. Scarrick, you're up, and then Pike, you're next.
Right, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5.
You can use roller if you want.
I'm just gonna go there next to Ozzy.
We're best of friends. Ba 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 ba.
Don't have much range. Shit.
Got 50 foot of rope.
Oh, shoot
10
the
foot
longbow,
pole.
I guess. Oh, actually,
It's a longbow.
yeah, I've got a longbow. Of course I do.
I don't think
Fucking
you've used it the
blacksmith, I have
entire
everything.
campaign, have you?
I think I might have used it once.
It's not very dwarven.
No, I'm not using it.
It's metal.
As you,
A horseshoe.
as you pull up next to me, I'm like, Sky, what are you doing? I got these. There's others.
Oh, did you want these ones? That's no problem. And I will take a shot at this guy over here with my longbow.
Who are you aiming at? Sorry, do it again.
This,
Okay,
this
yeah,
one
go
over
for it.
here. Not like a good shot on that. Got ooh, 13.
Yeah, hits. Nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
never seen a dwarf use a longbow.
3 damage.
3,
Oh, it's got fucking -1.
because it's dex item, I think. Well, you
Oh,
might not be
okay.
proficient in it.
Where did you get this longbow
I think you just picked it up off someone.
You're a dwarf. You shouldn't be firing longbows.
You probably made it.
It's just like-
Stop taking a piss on me. Do I get a second attack? Why is what?
No, I
I
think
do,
it's only
don't
if you do a melee into it.
Just like melee.
from?
believe so.
It's a attack. Special. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Oh, you can then.
No? Yeah, you can then. Nice. Redemption.
Sweet. All right, I will take another shot. For 14, I guess.
Yep. Roll for damage.
And that is 4 damage.
4.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, these skeletons, as they're now like fully out the sands, you see parts of their body are covered in old sort of iron and leather armor, but only scraps of it that sort of cover half of them. You see they have swords, and some of them pull short bows from their back as well. Yeah, you take a good hit on him. He's like knocked back a little bit. Is that you?
Yeah.
Hi, cat.
Right. So I got this one here.
Mhm.
He's gonna get. These squares are 5, aren't they?
Yeah, these are 5.
He's in range. He's gonna get a cheeky Toll the Dead. So it's a Wisdom saving throw
All right.
of 14.
He got a 1.
He did not do
2
well.
minus 1.
So he takes 9 damage.
Oof. Nice.
And I'll fall back a few feet.
You see the skeleton just begin to like shake its head, and its sword drops to the ground, and it just seems to be not in pain but just confused and shaken. Takes a lot of damage.
Nice.
Anything else, Packard? Wish to move?
Yeah, I just took a little step to the left a little bit.
Okay. It's the skeletons now. 5, 10, 15, 25, 500, 5.
Shit, they came closer than I thought they would.
I guess they can dash. 10, 15.
No, go away. I didn't want you to be in range.
Do you have turn undead?
I do have turn undead.
Of course you do.
But I've only got 1
Have you?
for short rest,
Nice.
so I don't know if this is going to be the most undead we see today.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You never know.
We can handle these fools.
Have you got turn undead? So is it at the point where it just kills them or turns them?
Yeah, I do, but I don't understand how it works. It says, hang on, I'll just read it. Destroy undead.
Yeah.
Creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold, as shown in the table. So at my level, it's 1/2 or lower. So what does that mean? 1/2 or lower? Of what?
Each enemy has a challenge rating, so I can work it out.
Oh, so I wouldn't necessarily know what that was.
No.
Okay. Cool. I'll let you know then.
All right.
If
Let me reroll. I forgot what it was. Oh, it's 8 anyway. 12 against Scarrick is a miss. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 against Ozzy.
That hits.
It's a hit. 1d6 plus 2. 7 damage as the skeletons just come right up in your grill.
Don't take that.
Oh, yep. He's got a shield of fate.
That's why you came next to
The
me.
skeleton comes back and
1d10
swings.
plus 3.
Ah! Scary, help me!
Do I roll? I can't ever remember. Other than
Yeah, I
you,
think
then
you do roll.
okay. You can use your reaction to reduce the damage. Yeah, 1d10 plus 3. So yeah. 1d10.
So good that.
Really good.
It's not ridiculous.
I suppose
I'm like,
you would.
8 plus 3.
Oh yeah, it takes all the damage.
Nice. He just and
My hero!
Just the shield. Boom.
Just lean down from like a
Nice.
and look down on Ozzy and be like, I got you, lad.
As they begin to get up close, you see parts of their bodies are missing. Like there's some have like a few less ribs. One is missing a jaw. They're pretty aged, but they're still functioning. All right, Styles.
I'm going to attack the one in front of me with my brand new rapier.
Ooh, rapier.
And 12.
You jab through, but as you do, you miss one of the ribs, it just breaks off but does no damage.
It's 13, isn't it? Fuck.
So I am going to do something I've never done, but I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to use as my bonus action. I'm going to disengage. Is it? Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to run away.
Oh, brilliant.
Run away!
I can't.
Like a good little rogue.
So I'm going to
Classic
come
rogue.
and I might keep Picard back up, but I'm going to stand just behind
Oh.
him.
Yeah.
Human shield.
Do you just get one
Garrick.
attack per go, Styles?
I think so. I only ever have had one attack per go.
Yeah.
I think he gets more later when
Yeah.
he levels up, perhaps. We've got to do Goatee. So, what do you wish to do with Goat, Scarrick?
I'm on him, aren't I? So
Oh, yeah.
we
Sorry.
said that it's not.
He's with you at the moment. He's mounted. I
But
love
to
that.
be fair, I was going to be
Shield. Shield, go.
dismounting him. I was going to be dismounting him, so you do bring, and his go would be now, wouldn't it? So, like,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
fair, that
use
was
him
my
now
next
and then.
move. So, if you want to
That's
do
fine.
that now, so yeah, I hop
So you
off
lift
and
off
I'm
from the
there,
sword.
and I will do. Right, can I get a 20 foot? I can get a 20 foot on this guy, can't I?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can't move him. Yeah, I want to charge that guy.
Okay.
So that is time.
You should be able to move him now for next go.
20 foot straight forward on a ram attack. Oh, right, so it's a ram attack, yeah, so that's plus
Ram
5 to hit.
But isn't
What?
it a goat?
Yes.
It's a giant.
Keep
Oh,
joking.
fuck. 5 plus 5, 10. Shit.
10 to hit.
That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah. As he charges, this goat's not used to being on sand. He just sort of gets clogged up in the sand and almost like rolls as a skeleton just moves out the way.
That's it. Yep.
Alright.
Styles, can I just point
Go.
something out to you? Because you're a
Goats don't exist in
swashbuckler,
D&D.
because you're a swashbuckler, when you make a melee attack against a creature, they automatically can't do an opportunity attack against you. So you get like a free disengage.
Yeah.
If you attack them during that
So as
round.
long as you hit him with your, well, try to hit him. It doesn't matter if it connects, does it? Can't see anything. I was
No, if
thinking.
you just make it, if you just like make
Yeah.
an attack, so you didn't have to use your bonus action to disengage at that point. You could still use your bonus action for something else. That's
Okay. When I was reading, when can I use uncanny? What is it?
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. You can use that once per round if you
Yeah.
haven't used your reaction, and only if someone's going to hit you.
Yeah, if you get
someone
hit,
hits you, then you use
can
it.
half the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okie
Cool. Ozzy, top of the round, it's you.
You also get Styles. just trying to help. Just trying to help.
It's appreciated.
So, when you attacked that creature, because I didn't know what Swashbuckler could do, I'm just reading now. When you attack that creature, you
Can't take
get
the
sneak.
opportunity
You
attack.
get sneak attack
Oh, yeah.
automatically on it. It says
you're one-on-one.
rakish audacity. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against the creature if you are within 5 feet. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you. So you
if
get
it's one-on-one.
yeah. So if it's 1-on-1 and no one's around you, you get to use your sneak attack.
Okie.
Just
And I
something-
think you'll also get to use it if there's an ally within 5 feet. So if it's two, you and a friend on one, you can use it.
But it says no other creatures are within 5 feet of you. So I don't know if it.
But sneak attack works if your allies within
Oh
5 feet anyway.
yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, or if that's the one where, or if there's
Or if you have
Another-
advantage on anything.
yeah, or if
Yeah.
it has another enemy nearby, if another enemy of that creature is within 5 feet of it, you get it. That's how we've used it in the past.
Yeah, if one of your allies is within 5 feet. So like
got
where I
to be
am,
An
if you
enemy.
attack that one next to me, you would get sneak
Yeah.
attack because I'm
Even
distracting it.
with the bow in it, as long as I hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we have been doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ozzy, it's you.
Right, I'll just go back to my character sheet. Okay. You're not with me now, Scarred, then. Have you fucked off somewhere?
No, he's
No,
still
I'm
there.
with
He
you
just
then.
jumped
Oh,
off
Just
the
you
let
goat.
go.
charge that guy next to me. Okay. Then
No, I charged the guy far away, but I hopped off the goat.
Goat's his own player now.
I will. The tile's still in front of me. I give it a whirlwind windmill and cast
There we go.
Thunderwave on the two. Try to blast them back down the dune.
Is it a save?
It is. It's a con save.
Constitution. The first one gets 22. We'll go for the one that's Scarrick. 17 on the second one.
They both pass, so they both take half damage and then not blasted away. I think I got sand in between my strings. 12. They both take six damage.
So
6 thunder damage.
as you play, the sand beneath your feet begins to shift with this force that you're pushing out, and the sand almost anchors around their legs so they don't get blown back. But you see parts of them begin to blow off. One of their hip just cracks and like flies backwards. Another one of his arm goes, and he's just got the sword. So they're still there, but they are getting taken down. Scarrick, go on.
Yeah, that's me.
Garrick, you're next.
I'll take a swing at this guy with my warhammer.
Roll protect.
That'll be 23.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Sorry, that was the wrong one. I rolled a 1d10 rather than 1d8. Should I just reroll?
Okay.
Well, you know what the dice was. You can just do the diff. Oh no, because he's 12 different dice, didn't you?
It's a 5. Got an 8 on that one.
5. So as you bring your warhammer up,
Well, no,
And
I got 11. I got 11 on that.
oh, 11. Okay.
It was the 5 on the dice.
The only time I can't hear your mic, James, is in combat. It's weird.
You're breaking up a bit. It sounded more like an internet,
Yeah.
to be honest, rather than.
Yeah, probably. Too many
Wow.
things on the screen. So 11. So you swing up and you bring this warhammer up and just full on, and this thing just shatters into pieces. It is very effective. He's dead.
Good
And
hit.
then I'll go for a side swing onto the guy next to him as well.
Is your hammer magical?
No, it's not. I've got 14 to hit.
14 hits. Yep.
And that's 8 damage.
Yeah. Again, boom, just shatters into pieces. He's gone.
Sorry, I couldn't have helped myself.
Jesus.
All that's left now is just fragments of bone in the sand that slowly just sinks into it. That you, Scarrick? What are you doing with Goatee?
Gertie. Well, doesn't he have his own turn now? And he goes last.
We'll say he goes on yours for ease of play.
Gertie will go for a ram attack on this guy.
20 foot of it if he wants to ram into it. Just headbutt.
Sorry, no, that's charge. It's just
Oh, okay,
ram
sorry.
is his normal attack. So D20 plus 5. Yeah, I think that's a hit. 60, yes, a 21.
Yeah, that is. Jesus.
Sorry.
It's all right.
2d4 plus 3. That would be a 6 damage.
6. So you sort of look across, controlling your goat, and you see as it's just like charged forward and the skeleton's just dodged out of the way, it sort of just turns and you just see rage in this goat's face, and it's just like, oh, the skeleton just blows into pieces as it like destroys its pelvis. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, it's just surprisingly
Dead.
effective.
That goes stronger than
This
fire.
is me.
S-
Pie card.
They seem to be weak to getting smashed with shit.
That's a mood. Right, well, Picard is going to,
Thrust at them.
as this skeleton has approached him, he draws his rapier and he says, "Have at you, foul creature!" For a 14 to hit.
Yep, roll for damage.
Oh, 3.
Great. It's good enough. This one was quite weak. It was on its last few sort of bones. You slash through, cutting through its spinal column, and it just falls in half.
Oh, nice.
It's down.
Nice.
Okay, that changes my plan a little bit. And yeah, Picard's just gonna. Picard's just gonna go there. End of turn.
Bye, Styles.
We're just leapfrogging like past each other, like ooh.
Yeah.
You couldn't have stayed within 5 feet of me. Cheers.
That's not
Skeletons. Fuck. Actually, he's not. He's going to.
So I come right for me, is he?
No.
Cheers, Picard.
You see this one after you killed the other guy. He pulls a short bow from his back and aims at you, Picard.
Shit. It works somehow.
But he sort of shakes it as the bolt is jammed in the sand, and as he picks it up, he just and it flies into the sky.
Picard
This
laughs.
one
Ha ha ha! What a tit!
is going for you.
What a class A bell end! Picard says.
And 19 to hit, Styles.
Yeah, hits.
So it's 3 damage. So this is where you could use your uncanny dodge if you wished,
Yes.
but
So
the damage is free.
yeah, no, I'll just take it for now.
You get it for free.
Yeah, I was going to say you get it every. It's a
Every-
reaction to use your uncanny dodge. So every round you'll get your reaction again, and you're at the bottom of
okay.
the round, so you might as well use it.
Yeah. I'll use
Rounded
it.
down to 1 damage.
He's beginning to believe.
Today.
Just his style, just like,
Doing it, Peter.
It's the Jedi.
go on, Styles.
Now it's your go, Styles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack back with my rapier.
Revenge is bittersweet.
Ooh,
Whew.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
So
Roll
I'm
for
gonna
damage plus your sneak
gonna-
attack.
Hit him with that.
I like to think we're all just like just stood watching him now.
That's 6. 17.
Yeah, as you look across at Styles, this guy dressed purely in black in a white desert, almost like sticking out like a sore thumb. But you're like, oh fuck,
Classic rogue.
he's gonna get done here. And the skeleton comes up, just like swings. And you see Styles just parry it, and as he comes back, he's just like Zorro, like, and the skeleton just falls to bits in front of him. Yeah, you're taking it out, mate.
Holy shit! Oh shit, Styles, behind you! Some ladders!
And as you two look across, the other thing you see is the family rapiers working in tandem. You just see these glinting, gilded blades splashing through your foes. Is that you, Styles? Or do you wish to move? You don't need to disengage because he's dead.
He did.
No, I'm buzzing, so I'm just gonna stand my ground, I think.
I thought you were going to charge him.
But if I charge him, I can't attack him, can
Nah.
He'll attack before you anyway, so it's not like... Ozzy. Top of the round.
Top it around.
moment,
I will. Yes, Styles, you're doing it. You're doing it. 10, 15. I stand there, and I don't want to use all my spells up.
Very specific place to stand.
I don't want to use my spells. I go to the side because I run forward and then I put back my guitar, pull out my crossbow, and I do like a Lara Croft side roll, and fire the crossbow at the skeleton. Natural 20.
Nice. Roll for damage.
So it's we double it. What do we do again? Fucking hell.
Double the damage and add the mod. Whatever it does on D&D Beyond.
I think D&D Beyond it adds an extra damage die. So 2d8 plus 3. An 8 and a 4 for 12,
Okay.
plus 3 for 15.
Nice. Just and you like a bolt gets lodged in its skull and just knocks its head back off.
Whoa!
As the head rolls down the sand dune, the area goes calm, and the isolation sets in once more.
Styles, I've never seen you move like that.
I think it's been back on the sea. It's getting the blood flowing again.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
It's invigorating
remember. I was on land too long. This is better. This life suits me.
It's good to see. Good to see you swashbuckling your way around. I like it. Suits you.
Helps you.
He buckled those swashes.
Paul,
Yeah.
did you say the bones all seeped back into the sand? There's none left.
You can look around if you want.
I
mean, there's
see
some
if
that you
there are
can pick
any
up, but there's
decent-sized
fragments of
bones.
bones. Yeah, I'd say you can probably pick up a good few femurs and maybe a skull or two if you want.
Not necessarily lots. I just want like a decent size femur or something like that.
Yeah, you can find that quite easily. So now the point of navigation comes again. You look around, and in this endless dune, everything looks similar. You wish to go north,
Just sand for miles and
Northeast.
miles.
west, northwest.
What can Ellie see? Was he?
I mean,
Ellie.
I want to go there.
What can Styles see with his super binoc eyes?
Yeah, I get Ellie to go up in the air and see if I could get her to like find anywhere. Well, I just like look around.
Is she going just on the dunes or for the rest of the isle as well?
Well, she's looking
Well,
for
I'm assuming-
a direction. Like, so we don't.
Yeah,
we see
make
where
a-
the dunes ends. What's beyond the dunes?
Yeah, make a perception check with Ellie, and I'll sort of go from there.
Yeah.
Shall I make a perception check with my new binoculars?
Yeah, do it.
Hmm.
Because I just got a natural 1. Oh, I get advantage with Ellie. 2. Yeah, Ellie can't see shit.
Ellie comes down and she just like comes around you. She's worried about you.
23.
It's all right, girl. It's all right.
23. Styles, as you look out across the dunes, you can see as these sort of turn into rolling hill and sort of climb up onto the grassland. Just on the horizon, you see to the very north, you see the pillars
Over there.
of what appears to be a ruined building.
What
To the
happened to your
north.
hand?
To the north, it looks like
It's in the
ruins
sand.
of a building.
Well, we should head there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just moving north.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You move across the next 150 feet, taking time. Nothing happens. North again?
Yep.
As you come into this square, a similar thing happens. The sand around you begins to shift,
Ah.
Ah, not again.
and more creatures come out.
Oh my god.
Right, bear with me. as you send Ellie up to look around, you see more appear to have wormed their way out of the sand this time. There's now 8 creatures that surround you.
Oh my god.
Roll for initiative.
I got 16.
16 for
7.
Scarrick.
11.
15 for Isles.
How much for Picard?
7.
7 Styles.
15.
15.
15. 1 5.
Ozzy.
11.
11. Ooh, not as good this time. Scarab, you're up first.
My map hadn't changed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just
My
looking
bad,
at
my
the-
bad, my
the big
bad,
one.
my bad, my bad.
God,
Just not
Paul.
moved yet.
God.
Fucking one job.
Gotta remember to move on players. Alright, you on it now?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's similar to the last one, but with more skill.
Question, Mr. DM. Would I be able to get slightly creative?
You can
No.
try.
I would
bloody
like
well
to
try.
use my 40 foot of speed on my goat
Yep.
to charge, to run over here, and then with the last 20 foot, charge this guy. But I was wondering if I would be able to launch myself off at any point and hit this guy with myself.
Make a acrobatics check.
Let's see how easy
You
it
can
is. now.
definitely, you definitely
Minus
ramp-
1.
See what you get.
No, I haven't got that. Yeah. Maybe. 15. 1 5.
Does he? 15. Does he still have that D8 from you or not? I guess time would have passed.
10
by now.
minutes. You had it for.
Yeah, no. Gone.
Shit, yeah.
Well gone.
Forgot
Well
about that.
15. Alright. You and the goat hurtle towards your target. You see this thing and you just lock on. How far can the goat move?
40 foot.
Oh nice, yes, it's in range. As the goat gets to around here, you jump off and fly towards this. You and the goat both make attacks.
So I'll do the gut first. So
Yep.
let's do 20. What was it? Plus 5, I think? Yeah, plus 5. Oh, you fuck. 10.
And the goat just getting pushed out the way with your sort of strength as you like just careers just slightly away from the skeleton. The skeleton has time to dodge out the way. Let's say he's come to here. You.
Now, me. So now I swing with my warhammer. And a downward arc. Fuck's sake. 10.
You fly Warhammer over your head and just
Started so cool.
misjudge it slightly and just you're face down in the sand in front of him and you all of a sudden just like get back up, hoping no one's seen. The skeleton just sort of looks at you with its jaw like.
Do I
hanging
get a
down.
second swing?
I
There's a
think
melee.
you have to hit your first one, don't you?
Nah.
No? Yeah, second swing then.
Ooh.
No.
I think I'm thinking of rage.
Do you
where
need me
have
to check that, or is
chain.
that definite?
Nah, you know.
If Kurt says no, it's
You could
probably
attack
right.
twice whenever you take the attack. Yeah, there's nothing about missing. So yeah,
Dust
I have
yourself
take
off
another
quickly.
swing with my warhammer.
It depends if you used the jumping from the goat as an attack or not. I suppose.
What'd you get?
So I get all angry and I swing again, and I go no, and I get another 10.
Just like as you come up and you're so angry, all this sand's in your eyes and you just swing frantically in front of you and it just like whoosh, and sort of comes back and looks at you. Unlucky dude. That would have been so cool. And as it does, it brings its scimitar round and 12 for you.
Yes.
Nope. So as you guys look over, all these creatures have come out. He's charged across. You see hammer swings and sword swings just happening through the air as each one's just like. What about old goatee?
Oh, goat.
14 to hit.
Hit.
And damage. 1d6 plus 2. 6 damage. As he just sort of skewers the goat.
Can I
inside.
do that?
I'll do it. I've got it on here. So he starts with 19, so he's on 13. Okay, rest of skeletons moving in.
Are they double dashing?
Those ones are.
Oh damn.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh
These
shit!
two are taking
My
range
friends.
on. Where's your shield now, bitch?
Forgot.
One range attack on Picard first. Oh, natural 20, beast. What does this D&D do? Double the roll 2 damage dice.
2 damage dice, and then you add your modifier
I'll do the same as you.
instead of doubling it.
7 against you, Picard.
Okay.
And against you, Ozzy. That misses. It's only 9. Unfortunately, Stars, you've got 2 coming in with sword swings against you. First one, 13.
Misses.
Second one, 12. You managed to dodge out the way as they just slashed down.
Stars on fire!
The one on the hill, I don't think he used this thing. He's going to range attack. Oh, he's going to go for you, actually. I think you are in range. Scarrick. 3, shit. Styles,
Fuck
you're up.
off!
Styles, Aussie, Picard.
I'm going to take a swing at that one there.
Yep. Roll protect.
Move my page. 16.
Yeah, hits. Roll for damage plus your sneak attack.
9. 7. 16.
Nice. Another Zorro move. Slash it into pieces.
Slash my skeleton into pieces.
I think I'm
So
going to disengage and just take a step back.
Yep, that's fine.
Just take a step there, so I'm not next to any of them.
Yeah. Cool. Ozzy, you're up.
I will. Pull out my rapier. Yeah. Pull out my rapier and take a swipe at the one that's charging at me.
Alrighty.
18 plus stuff.
Yeah, that hits.
1d8 plus 3. Ooh, 7, 10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. You take a good chunk. You take one of his arms. This one had like a crusted shield on like one of his arms. You just slash through, and you cut into half his leg. He's sort of wobbling in front of you now. It was a good hit.
Oh yeah. That's me.
Okay. Picard, you're next.
Just gonna go for a cheeky inflict wounds on this fella.
Okay. Rough attack.
It was a natural 20.
Nice. Rough damage.
My god. All these dice are flying across my screen. 32 damage.
Fucking miraculously
32 damage.
survives. It's dead.
It explodes.
Now,
Yeah, I'm gonna say almost everybody else needs to make a deck save because this has just been shattered into splinters. There's fucking fragmented bone flying about.
As I'm doing it, I say, I've never done this on an undead before.
You'll die of cancer in about
It was
10 years
super
from bone
effective.
inhalation. Now we've got asbestos and D&D. Thanks, Alex.
Brilliant.
Brought pedos and asbestos to his fantasy world. Okay, anything else, Placard?
Um,
Or are you done?
if I move away from this fella, will he get an op attack on me?
Yes, he will.
What a bitch. Then I will just stay here.
No worries. Top of the round, Scarrick.
right, I will take another swing at this guy with my Warhammer.
Roll for attack.
25 to hit.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Just 6 damage.
Yeah, you just. Yeah, you take him out.
He's dead. Okay,
He's
I'll
dead.
move over to this guy and just take another swing with my Warhammer.
Okay.
That would be a 17 to hit.
Yep, roll for damage.
And damage is 10 damage.
Nice. Nobody
No.
touches the goat.
I get up on my saddle, and as I do it, swing my Warhammer up into an arc to knock his head off and get onto the saddle. And then
Yeah, that's cool.
I will use my 40 foot. Can I get back to these guys? Look at there. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20,
Aussie's about 40
25,
feet from you.
30, 35, 40. Yeah, so I'll put myself.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Put
There,
you down,
please.
go behind. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Skeletons. These two ain't dumb. Just gonna have a little pop shot again at you, Picard, because you're the one that they can see.
Oh, doggy.
10 misses, I think.
Mm.
Oh, 16, 30, 20. That hits.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty.
2. 5 damage as the arrow just. And these are proper rusty arrows. You may want to get your jabs. One against you, Ozzy.
What?
11.
Miss.
And Scarrick,
Fuck you.
guy on the crest,
Bonehead.
fires a short bow at you. 16 to hit. Misses. The others. I think this one, having not hit you, is going to move in. And this one, having not hit, is going to move in.
Oh, I didn't even see all those guys. I was zoomed over here.
Styles.
I thought there's 2 left.
Styles feeling a bit pumped up. Is he? Isn't he?
Go on,
He's going to charge at this one
Yeah.
because he's loving it. He's living his best life.
Loving
And he
it.
swings with his rapier and
Yes.
gets 16.
Nice, roll for damage.
It's 1-on-1, so I get my thingy as well.
What's your d6? Yeah. This is where the rogue really comes out. Like,
12,
Swashbuckling, definitely.
yeah.
20.
Jesus, just fucking smashes him into bits, mate. He's gone.
I'm just going to swanter on backwards. I'm not in range of that one.
Yeah.
Stand.
You can
Back
use your
where I
bonus
was.
dash if you want, so you had another
You can move
30
fucking
onto your
dead
15 that
far.
you got left.
Yeah, but then I can't do anything when I get there, can I?
No, but if you wanted to get out of range,
No, I'm not that much of a coward. Rather a pike out in front of me.
Yeah, in theory,
Oh,
you can
okay.
move like, what is it, 60 each turn. You 30 movement.
he can move Yeah, he can move 60 and attack someone because he
Yeah.
can use. If he attacks someone, he gets to disengage for free, so he can use his dash. Styles. No, Ozzy.
Yeah, you can
You're
like
up.
move in, attack someone, and then literally just like back out without getting hit. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Good.
You say it's me.
Yes.
I'm gonna just take a swipe at the one in front of me.
Yeah, good smash.
Natural 20 again. I love this dice.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
He's got it out, and
Yeah, I've got the natural 20 dice.
got the load.
Thing is,
dice
you
out.
can't even say that it's weighted because I'm like rolling it into the wall of the dice tray, so it's not even like it has time
Yeah.
to. It's just a fucking ace dice.
Go on. Roll your damage.
5,
You cheeky
11,
bugger.
14.
Yeah, you destroy him.
Yeah.
Bones fly as you just almost cleave him in half. Imagine. with
Nice.
That you, Ozzy?
Yeah.
High card.
I just like sort of snuggle in next to next to Scarrig behind his shield.
Poor old High card. I think he's the only one that's been hurt.
Yep,
No,
Maybe
I
a bit
got
of
hurt.
stats.
emotionally.
I took 1 damage, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him. This guy, he hasn't lost any hit points, has he? The one in the distance.
No, he hasn't, no.
Shame. But yeah, I'll cast Toll the Dead, so it's a wisdom save of 14.
3 minus 1, so 2.
Cha-ching. 10 damage.
Nice. It's good. It's enough to make him drop his short bow into the sand.
And then I just go here.
Human shield. Awesome. Skralik.
I'll take a swing with my warhammer at this guy in front of me.
Yep.
When I roll back, I roll something. Got a 12. Misses it. 13 on
misses,
the
yeah. You get your second attack now.
Oh yes, another swing. That's better. Natural 20.
That's
Natural 26.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
12. Damage.
Yeah. Just destroys him. Crushes him into bone dust. You're almost like having seen the bone dust that Picard created, wanted to create your own. And you just...
Scarrig, can I just ask you to check something? Because I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm also going to run over here, by the way.
Yeah.
With my good. Sorry, go on.
I'm sure you get like advantage against undead or something as a paladin. When I was doing Strad, I'm sure, or you get extra damage against them, or if you use your divine smite, you get
Scarrig
extra.
might not.
Yeah, the Divine Smite has stuff like that, I think.
Ah, okay. I know there's something to do with undead that you
I haven't
get.
seen anything.
It might just be that. I can't remember.
Let me have a look at my Divine Smite. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of block into this guy. And that's my go over.
Alright. Skeletons.
Alrighty.
The final one, seeing you just charge at him with a goat, he's got to have a pop, hasn't he? Come on, son. Natural 20! Fucking yes! For what is your armor class, actually? It's for 24.
20.
Nice.
Natural 20 always hits
Fuck,
regardless, though.
Yeah, true. True. 7 damage. Fucking yes. I damage guy.
Finally.
Finally been hit.
You just see him like, yeah, boom, and it just almost like cuts
Just,
into
like,
one of
take
the
it,
very
like-
few
What?
fingers in your armor, and he just sort of stands there like, yeah. That's it, Styles. You're up.
So, I think he's going to use his bow. I think he's feeling a bit lazy. Don't want to don't want to. So
Might as well. You got your ally, so you get your sneak attack. So.
Shoots his bow. So 24.
Yep. Roll for damage.
Yeah, fucking hell, that took me forever, Kurt, but its Divine Smite has 1d8 against undead or fiends.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew there was something that you had an extra.
16.
I'm not wasting my spells on this guy.
How do you
No,
want to
no,
do this?
no.
So as he's so he swiped at Scarrick and got through. He's laughing because he's hurt the dwarf, and then the arrow just goes straight in his mouth, and his head just topples off backwards as he's like
Nice.
halfway cheering.
Nice.
I just start bellowing out like, nice one, Styles. He's got my back.
Fucking hell, Styles, you're on fire. I'm loving it.
And with that, the area is clear once more.
Are you alright there, Packard?
Yes.
Why is this skeleton with us?
Yeah. Ignore
It's
that.
just like walking along with us. Like,
Fuck off.
He brushes some of the skeleton dust, off
Dust.
him into a little pouch to save for later.
Alright.
That will come in handy.
oh yeah, that'd be quite good for forging as well to add carbon content to blades.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that we really showed those skeletons who was boss.
That we did, lads. That we did.
Can we get out of these fucking dunes, please, before any more
Yes.
attack? I
Let's
think we need to be
venture out.
quick.
Off.
You see a wide expanse of 150 feet of sand in front of you. And behind that, the sand begins to ebb into the grass and small, like, gnarled bushes. The terrain. We'll take a quick wee break, and then you'll cross the 150 feet. Okay. As you cross the final stretch, your senses begin to just feel a feel of unease.
No.
The ground underneath you begins to shake. The sand you see in the dune just ahead of you begins to topple down in a small avalanche.
Oh, there goes the music.
Around you, arms and legs begin to come out of the sand, clawing their way out, and skulls. You think skeletons
Those
again.
not-
skeletons
not
are back.
this again.
However, as these begin to rise out of the sand, you see they begin to walk into each other and interlock their bones. Some of them form into structures that stretch from the ground 5 feet high, and then more begin to climb up and stack on top. The skeletons, there's around 30, 40 just ebbing in from all sides. Some of them charge into each other, and as they do, they begin to topple and the bones begin to spin and just create this noise that begins to echo around the dunes. After a few seconds of just shock and awe, you see before you three things. One giant skeletal creature formed from the bones of several different skeletons. This creature just stands in a massive humanoid form. One of its arms is just a pure skeleton, all the swords that it had bundled together. It begins to lumber towards you, and behind it, two huge balls of skeletal mass just spinning around in almost like a tornado of bones,
Oh my
creating
God.
an ear-deafening cry.
Can't see us, don't move.
Big bony
Roll for
balls.
initiative.
Oh gosh.
Fuck.
Oh,
14.
I got a 4.
3 for pie card.
4 for Scarrick, 14 for Ozzy, 3 for Picard. Styles?
13.
13.
13.
Ozzy, what did you get?
14.
13 as well. 14. Alright. 11. Let's see what the base got. So, let's see. Okay. Ozzy, you react first. You and Styles together. You begin to draw your weapons. What do you wish to do?
I turn to Styles and like, and I. What do I do? What's the range?
The
on
order,
that?
so you know for prep, is Ozzy, Styles, the enemies, Scarrick, and then Picard.
How far away are we here?
Plus Picard's goat.
I'm going to move forward. Oh,
Alex.
5, 10, 15,
Maybe I've got a
20,
goat now.
25.
Don't be giving my code away.
Oh, sorry.
I go to there
Mhm.
and I whip out my guitar. And I start playing some weird notes and chords. It almost sounds like out of tune, but it's not. It's just weirdly jarring, almost like jazz. You don't know where it's coming from.
Jack Jazz.
Well, that's half our viewers gone.
I start skip-bow. And this like the sound whips up around me and just like heads towards, like waves heading towards the first creature, the big creature,
The big beast.
the big
Yep.
beast. And it's like you said, Paul, like these waves of energy like do normally like shoot out from the guitar and around
Yeah.
Ozzy, but because there's sand around, you actually have a real strong visual sense of
Yeah,
of
they'll get whipped up
the
and
drama.
involved in it, yeah.
And I cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Does it have to make a save?
Yes, a wisdom saving throw, please.
11.
Nice. At 3rd level, that's 5d6.
Nice. Roll for damage.
Is it a creature? It is a creature, right?
I'm gonna say, do we know what this? Do we recognise them?
Because if it's not
It's-
not a creature, I don't think this even works.
It's undead, so yeah, it's a creature.
Yeah.
It's just formed of skeletons, so the same as you'd know how to handle with undead creatures. It is just a mass of that.
Okay. So this melody and energy like pierces its being, and it whacks it with terrible pain.
Yeah.
It takes 9, 10. Ooh, we got 3 6s. 10, 16, 22. It takes
22 damage.
takes 22 psychic
Nice.
damage
Right.
and must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as possible from me.
Okay. Okay. What was the damage?
22.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 30. So, you see, as this creature just, it's just a mass of bones. Bones begin to like fly off as the energy hits it, and it just turns. It's this bipedal creature just built out of skeletons. It turns and begins to lumber back towards like the mainland in the north. And as it does, you see in its wake skeletal bodies just fall in pieces in the ground below it.
I turn back to everyone and shout, I pushed it away, but it's just gonna keep coming back. And then some of that whipping, windy energy flies towards Scarrig, and you get a bardic inspiration. I was gonna give it to you, Styles, but you don't really need it.
What about Pycard?
Who?
Yeah, well, fuck him out.
Yeah, but what about little guy?
Mister, I could do 32 damage in one fucking hit.
Touche.
God,
Styles, you're up next.
I'm going to move up to be with move up to be with Jose, and I'm just going to loose an arrow out this one on the left.
I'm going to make a point of getting one of my coins,
19.
putting it on my laptop to know that I've got it.
Do you remember Bardic? And you're going for the swarm. 19 hits, yeah.
Noise.
Yep. I pushed the wrong button. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. One sec. I didn't do much better. 9. I think it was the same anyway.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Your arrow flies into this mass of rattling and swarming bones, and it disappears in there. You presume it's hit something.
Just adds to it.
Okay. Alright, that you, Styles?
Yeah. I'm running away now.
Let's do it. It's swarm time, boys.
I forgot it was the swarms next. I thought Scarrick was going to come up and protect me.
As these swarms of creatures just get closer, you begin to go to cover your ears. The sound is just so much noise of bones just smashing together and rattling, and it's almost like a deathly howl coming from inside.
Creepy. I think Major Ursa underestimated the evil on this island. Oh, just a few undead skeletons.
60.
Right.
So, you see the Juggernaut turn. It's like weird, massive skeletal head, which makes like a skull on it with the shadow and pattern. Just turns and looks towards you, and it just begins to lumber towards you. And again, as it does, you just see skeletons falling out the back of it as it goes. Bones and swords and shields and pieces of armor just littered behind it. Excuse me. Just not going to do that. Yeah, alright, that's it. Scarlick.
Shield wall.
I think I'm going to sit out on this one, guys.
Really? It's like 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, I'm gonna go to there with my goat.
Next to your friend.
I'm gonna attempt to cast something, but you can just tell me straight up now if it's a higher than a CR of 5, then it's just immune.
Which one are you going for?
Let's see.
Juggernaut or
This
the
one's the
swarms?
only one in range, but I figured the swarms are less, but then it's not in range.
Less than a 5.
Yeah,
Meets it, beats it, or
beats it.
it's the challenge rating of a 5. So,
How does it read?
what does it say? Yeah.
You what, sorry?
What does it say?
What does it say? What's the wording of it?
an undead with a CR equal to or greater than 5 is immune.
Yeah, so it's immune. You could target the
Alright,
other
well
ones.
that's... are you allowing me to do that?
On your next guy.
Yeah, would you know?
So like
Well, you said
sort
they're
like
out
it
of range
bounces
anyway,
back and
so-
it doesn't. Yeah, they're out of range.
I'll say you assess the situation and you decide that that's probably, considering for you, you're a dwarf and you're like looking up by it, this mountain of bones.
Alright. Right, well, in which case... I will... Okay, 5, 10, 15... I'll go there and fucking
Go for it.
take a
Smash
swing at
it.
his kneecap.
Yeah, I could smash. Go on. Swing true, Milnor.
Boom! Natural 20.
There's been
Nice.
loads of natural 20s tonight.
Fucking good night. First night back on D&D, so nat 20 praise. Yeah, roll for damage, dude.
Right, so I'm rolling that.
Doubling it, doubling it,
So
doubling
remember
it.
that.
I'm doubling it like
Then
that.
also, so that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
But I am using a divine smite. Where the fuck is that?
Oh
Teachers
yeah,
and
pump
traits,
your
I think,
divine
isn't it?
smite into it.
Alright. So I use divine
Well,
smite
Will Divine
to
Smite get
expend
doubled?
one spell slot.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This is
Right,
where
so I'm using
Paladin,
my divine
like...
smite to
This is how you did strat.
expend
yeah.
one spell slot to do 2d8. Right, so
Plus-
2d8.
Plus another d8.
1, 2. So another d8. Plus 1d8 for undead.
But you get to double all of that, right? All of them dice, so it's 6d8.
2d8 extra radiant damage
So
to
give me
the
a straight and I'll
target,
double
plus
it.
1d8 for each spell level higher than first. I'm just doing a first. And plus 1d8 against the undead, which I've already done. So I've got 3d8s,
Plus your natural 20, so
and then
so
you're
it's
saying I now
6d8.
double that.
Yeah, 6d8.
Yeah, 68 because you got a natural 20.
6d8. Okay, so it's 10 plus.
Yeah, this is how I killed Strad.
Oh, that wasn't correct. Yeah. So it's 35 damage.
35 damage total.
Radiant
And
damage
is that-
as well. No, it's
Okay, which bit's bludgeoning, which
Yeah, it's
bit's
radiant
radiant?
damage, yeah.
10 is
Oh, fuck,
bludgeoning,
right, so it's 10
10's
bludgeoning,
bludgeoning.
25 radiant.
25 radiant,
Um,
and then I've got another swing.
Jesus. You charge up, you look at this beast and you're like, fuck me, this thing ain't gonna... It's not gonna take magic, this is gonna take force. And you charge up and you just swing it through one of his legs and literally the 8 or 9 skeletons that build up this colossal like tree-like leg in front of you just get smashed into pieces and it wobbles, sort of balancing on one. As you go for your second swing, parts of its body begin to drop down and just form into the second leg, but it loses an arm because it's only made of a certain amount of mass. Okay, roll your second attack.
So it's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
What's mental is that you got a natural 20, did a divine smite, had all of that fucking shit, and you still got literally 3 damage more than inflict wounds what Pycat did.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And like
I was
inflict
like,
wounds is like a
oh, that
first
could have been
level.
so
That
much
was-
better.
That was also my first level inflict wounds. That wasn't second or third. That was my weakest inflict wounds possible.
Oh, you got a natural 20 on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Jesus.
why I
Right,
gotta kill
so
him.
it's 9 bludgeoning
why I was gonna
damage,
die.
but I'm also gonna whack on. Oh, can I do it? like
Went
that?
on that 20, alright, was it?
No, it wasn't. So it's 9 bludgeoning damage. Where's divine smite? Hit with a melee attack, you can expend one spell. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do divine smite again. 2d8, 3d8. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna add my another d8. Is it? I can just add as a damage
for
dice
for your
for
phone.
bardic inspiration.
Oh, so what?
Jeez.
Um,
He's adding it to his damage.
yeah, I
Can't
think you can do that. Yeah.
17. Medium damage.
Save some of the damage for other
They're
people,
shite.
guys.
Hey, save something for us.
Again, where this leg reforms, you just smash it again.
No,
as
you
do.
can't. You can't do it. You can't do that.
Oh,
Take that
okay.
extra D8 off.
What
can
did you
do
roll
it
on
if
the
it's.
eight?
Oh, is it spell
right.
damage? It's spell damage,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, the last one was
it's
4.
radiant.
Then,
Yeah,
Then
it's
yeah,
radiant,
you can.
so
Yeah, you
counts.
can. Yeah. It just can't be a melee hit. It has to be a spell damage or something like that.
Right.
So it's included. and
Yes,
you've used
I
it.
added it to the Divine Smite. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's looking really weak. Parts of it are just gaping holes in its chest. It's barely staggering forward on its legs. Okay, Picard, it's your turn.
Wowzers. Right. Well, I'm just going.
Forgot I had this.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet.
It's the first time I've used it.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Fucking hell.
50.
Love it.
Oh, I need to take off 2 spells.
So I'm just gonna.
Everyone's
Fire
coming
up.
into their own tonight. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's working. It's working.
I was like, God damn it! I've really worked hard on these
This
defeating
is
mega
supposed to be
bosses.
tough. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
just gonna. I'm gonna like hang back and provide support. So this.
I was just like, out of nowhere, suddenly his HP has been doubled.
So
Let's see.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement on. How much HP did you see this one attacking Scarrick had?
He's weak. He is weak compared to what he stood.
Okay.
He's more than bloodied. If he had blood, but he don't.
He's on his last
just
bones.
I'll save that then.
He's using the old turkey wishbones.
Right, I'm just gonna go for a real simple. Toll the Dead.
I can't.
So wisdom saving throw of 14.
I can't.
Are you going against Juggernaut?
Yeah, big nuts.
Big nuts.
Okay.
Big bones.
Really big
5.
balls. Yep, so that's a fail. So because he's taking damage, I get to roll 2d12.
I can't wait for Amazon Prime to animate our show.
Yeah, me either.
One day, dude.
Scarrig riding around on a fucking go.
I mean, to be fair, people would watch it.
They fucking would. It'd be dead good.
18 damage.
Nice.
Toll the Dead.
Jesus.
Bong.
You see, as your sound waves, like 18, was it?
18, yeah.
As your sound waves just echo through, more bones just fall apart and just come off this thing, and the bones now litter the floor around it. There's almost a pool. Ozzy.
Well, looks like they don't even need me. So it's like it's looking
it'll be your
pretty
stats.
fucked, right?
It's looking pretty fucked, yeah.
Um,
It has just shed all these bones around it. There's pieces just all across the battlefield.
why are you making such a point of that? It's just gonna
Go rebuild.
Is it just gonna rebuild or something? Is there anything in it like that's powering it, like an orb or anything glowing or something?
You'd have to make an Arcana check on your go, and it would be our action.
Not one of those damn orbs.
Or a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What are you going for? Perception or Arcana? Are you trying to look for something in it, or are you trying to work out what this creature is?
Well, actually, no. I suppose there'd be no reason for this. Is Kurt overthinking it? Like, there's no reason that Ozzy at this point would do something like that. He'd just be.
I was like,
fine.
Yaga smash!
Yeah, smash. Yeah. So, seeing that Scarrick's got that one handled, Ozzy takes a couple. Takes a couple steps to the side. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna take a. What do I do? I'll do a dissonant whispers at this one here.
Against the swarm.
Yeah, against the swarm. Whips around me again and fires out. Well, it doesn't really fire out towards it. It just like goes towards it and then it just like wreaks it in pain. Oh, you need to make a save. Or yeah, wisdom save 15.
Fails.
So it takes 3d6. Terrible. 5, 6, 7. It takes 7 psychic damage, and then it has to move as far away as possible from me.
Yeah.
Get back, you bastard!
I'll break your
Or
leg.
I'll break your legs.
So you just see this mass of bones just spinning around, just sort of shrinking on itself slightly and then expand back out. But as it does, it begins to like roll and churn up the sand, causing this huge dust as it moves back into the dunes.
That's me.
Okay. Styles.
Styles is like a bit like, what the fuck is going on? Because he's like, he just looks at his bow and shrugs. He fires an arrow at the
I'm
juggernaut.
used to shooting people cannons.
There's
Alright,
my
roll for
cat.
attack.
21.
Yeah, roll for damage.
So, and I'll get 5, but I'll get the sneak attack with Scarix there.
Your boy.
17.
Nice.
Nice.
So you fire the arrow, it flies into the last mass of bones there, and it just and as it does, the bones just explode everywhere in this huge eruption. For a moment, everything's quiet.
Jesus,
swarms.
Styles. That little arrow.
Churn around behind, and then as you see this mass of bones on the ground begin to wobble, the creature is gone. However,
Oh no.
the bones reform into 12 individual skeletons
Oh shit.
that come up from the massive rubble. These like bonded together from, some of them have like the wrong bones in the wrong places, ribs for like femurs and stuff like that, but they're there and they're active and they're just looking meanly towards you all. That you, Styles?
Just looking at his arrows like, I don't have enough.
Styles, you made it worse.
in shock, I'm going to stumble back.
Nice. 30 feet.
just a bycatch, just like
Keep
if I go-
stumbling. You can dash another 30 if you want. All right.
I've just run back to the ship.
It is these swarms.
I wonder if now is the time to use turn undead.
I'd have to get a lot closer though, and I don't want to.
I'm very close right now.
Parkad yells, "You're doing great!"
A few hits on
I've
Scarrick.
lost my
I
accent.
wonder if he can.
A few hits on
move.
Scarrick here and you could be seriously fucked.
I think he can move to there because he came that way.
Well, we're going
So-
to have to save him.
I'm in him.
You, Scarrick, as you look, this creature just gets annihilated in front of you, and you're like, yes! And almost like in a Gimli fashion, you're like, no, no, no! They just form into skeletons again. And then this mass, you see, the swarm, comes through, and where you'd think he would go round the others, he doesn't. He just engulfs them for a second, and then comes through like just the bones expand and stretch around this mass. As he engulfs you, your world goes silent. Well, silent from your friends. You are currently deafened by the sound of bones hurricaning around you, and a massive, huge, just hurricane of bones and clattering. It's going to make an attack. And 19.
Yes.
You just managed to bring up your shield in time as these bones like against the shield in your armor, and you just feel yourself getting completely engulfed.
Could I react to that, please?
Yeah. As long as it's
I
with
will
fear.
With hellish rebuke.
Oh my.
So you point your finger at the creature and the damage that damaged you in his moment. Oh wait, it's got to be damage.
Yeah, it hasn't damaged him. Hasn't hit him. So you can't.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Don't matter.
Right, skeletons. The skeletons just begin to move.
Oh my god.
Miles, we should stay here.
There's just 2 Mr. Men now. We must tell the story.
We will write books of our adventures.
Styles, back to the ship, back to the ship.
Light a flare! Volley!
Oh, you got your goat actually, Scarrick. You need to remember because you haven't used it for a couple
Yeah,
of
I'm on
goes.
it.
So get
I'm
your
on
goat
it
up
though,
for
aren't I?
next
So
time.
I'm not using it.
Oh,
am
you're
I?
still riding him. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
got you. For speed. You might want to dismount. Ozzy, they're coming for you, bro.
Oh shit.
4, 8, 9. Ooh, 23. The last one.
What?
3 damage as you just parry the other 2 coming at you. The third one comes in just for a
So you
cheeky
say
slash.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Ah! There's so many. Stars, what have you done?
3. One back here is going to take a pop shot at you to see if you're in range. Styles. 15.
Yeah, miss.
Scalec, it's you. You're currently swarmed in this massive lens.
Did you say dismount is a action?
We haven't set. We let you jump on and off as part of your attack.
Yeah, so-
The style.
Well,
I guess it would just be.
I would
just take up
kind
some
of
your
like
movement,
to
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
ride past
movement,
here and basically leave the goat there and put me there. Defend Aussie.
Yeah, it'll get a reaction attack.
What?
Because you're
because
moving
I've
out of
come
its
near.
space.
What?
You
Oh,
left
this
the
guy
swarm,
will.
haven't you?
Alright, yeah. Shit. No, I
do it
don't
or
want to do
not?
that yet then.
You won't do it? Because it'll get one on your goat too.
We'll
damn it.
dismount and I'll just leave my goat.
Within 5 feet, then he's fine. Yeah.
And I will
Yeah,
now
to be fair,
attempt
you can
that.
move out the swarm because you're still in range, so
Yeah,
You
'cause
managed
I'm
to get-
within 5 feet.
the hearing comes back as you just like push your way out of this
Oh!
cage of bones.
I'd like to think I vomit a little bit. And then I will attempt my spell again on this one here.
Yep.
So is it a creature with 5 or less?
Yes.
Okay, right. So it has to perform a wisdom saving throw.
10.
Yeah.
There's 10 it has to
So-
get.
I now control that creature for 24 hours. I cast Control Undead.
Hang on,
the target
what
was
spell
still-
is this?
Control Undead.
Okay, so
Why
it's not
did I have
charmed,
that?
distortion, frightened, paralyzed.
That's
petrified,
one of
poison,
my
paralysed.
Channel Divinity spells.
It won't count as charmed, no, because it counts for undead, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I can't believe
If you
that
want to
worked.
see its stats,
Yes, please.
Let me just bring it as.
Was it Control Undead?
Yeah, just look it up. This seems too good to be true.
You target an undead creature in range. Wisdom saving throw has disadvantage on the saving throw if the intelligence score is 10 or less.
In your journal, James.
Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, that's something specific to your.
What was it called?
Chat Control Undead.
I believe you. I'm just like, it's fucking mental.
That's cool. So it's literally it deafens me while I'm inside the swarm space.
An
Don't
undead whose challenge rating is equal to or greater than your paladin level is immune to this effect. So if it's
So your paladin level's 5. Yeah.
equal or
No,
greater,
it's less. It's a lot less.
Okay, fair enough. Then.
Anyway, right, you've got control of the swarm. I guess you start that next turn.
Yeah.
You're taking this turn to take charge. Is that you?
That's me.
Alright. Pie card. Beat that.
Booster.
Well,
I love Pie card just does Toll the Dead and that one and kills it outright.
I'm going to move. How far can I move? 30 feet.
Forgot about the gun.
Oh yeah, we'll do it after Pie card.
I move
In there to control as many monsters as me, James.
over here.
Next I'll throw out my bag. No, I'm not.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm going to cast Chill Touch. Now, I've got a feature called Reaper that lets me target 2 creatures
Nice.
with Chill Touch that are within 5 feet of each other. So I'm going to target these 2.
Yep.
Touching.
The ones next to each other. Cool.
Yeah. So shall I roll for each one individually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it attack?
Yeah.
Roll for the first.
12? That's not going to hit, is it?
Not on the first one, no, on your right. Left one.
Okay. 17.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And it is 14 damage.
Nice, yeah, it kills it outright.
What's its max damage?
You see its
Cool.
bones freeze as it just locks in place and then just falls apart. Nice.
Nice. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. And I'll put it on.
Arrogant.
No, I'll put it on Styles.
Yeah.
So Styles gets a +2 for his armor class for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Nice. Yeah. That'll
End
last
of
a
turn.
bit. Well done. Right, top of the round, Aussie. It'll be Aussie Styles, then the enemies.
Oh, I'm fucked here. I'm going to. All right, you see the sand wisping around me again. Thunder! And I'll do a thunder wave to them in front of me.
Yeah, which way are you going? You going north or?
It's a 15-foot cube,
cone.
so
Oh, is it cube?
yeah. So I could
So
do.
everything just goes out from you.
It's a cone, he said, didn't it?
It's each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Oh, so it's like
Is it
It's
like
like-
me in the center? Then it just goes out around me, or does it just go sweeps out from you?
and a quick look. Cube.
Because we've been doing it of like
It's forward and
in
out.
front of me.
So, if you can see on my camera cut.
Oh.
So you're the little star in the cube, and it'll go forward and out from you.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you can, if you point it north, you'll hit these two.
If I go that way, I can hit that one.
You hit that one. If you go diagonal, then you'll hit these three. Yeah.
I'll let Scarrick as well.
Yeah. Actually, diagonal, you'll miss the two next to you, I think.
Oh, so I can't do it like so. This is the cube. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, we'll
here's
say
the,
you can.
here's
Fuck
the
it.
point
Yeah,
of
yeah,
origin.
yeah. You're the point of origin. Yeah, yeah. We'll do it that way. That'll make it easier. Yeah, go for it.
They need to make Constitution saves.
All right then, they will. So starting the one closest on the left.
Do a second level.
9.
Fail.
The one north of you. 8, and the one
Fail.
near Scarrick. 14.
Fail.
Jeez. Jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, right. Ah, what did I do? Shit. 5, 6, 7.
Used the wrong dice.
I did. 9, 10.
Fuck, does it?
10 thunder damage, and they are all pushed 10 feet away from me.
Alright. Let me do the damage, and I'll move them. Ooh, nice. So you see the one there, Scarrick. You're there, Scarrick just gets blown apart, and all these bones just like fly out. These two will say they go that and that because that's sort of the way you're expanding it.
Mhm.
Nice. That you, Ozzy?
And then
Do we ever do the gut?
Hmm?
Do we ever remember to do the gut?
No, we'll do it after Ozzy. He's not on my little chart. I'll make a goat card next time. I'll remember. Alright. Scarrick slash goat.
Hilda. I'm sure I called her Hilda.
Sure you did.
that'll do. That'll do.
That'll do,
I'll
donkey.
stand my
Alright, goat.
ground.
He's just gonna go for a ram on this guy.
Roll for attack.
Isn't that the guy you control?
No, he controls the one in the very
Fucking hell.
north.
This one
What was it?
was a natural one, so
Alright.
got 6.
Shit. It just sort of goes in, its horns start to try and get sucked into this massive bone. Like, not for me.
No.
They're not your bones. Ozzy Styles, you're next.
So I'm going to move to here. Yeah. So I'm going to attack this one with my rapier.
Yep.
16.
16 hits, roll the damage.
So I'm going to hit that, and it's 1-on-1, so I'll get my
What's your sneak?
8. 18.
What was it, did?
18 total.
18, yeah. Destroy him. Bam.
Destroy it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to run away and try and pike it up.
Nice.
Run away.
Yeah.
I love how you're completely
Didn't know
surrounded, Scary. Just love it. I just imagine you just spinning around with your warhammer.
Yeah. Right, the swarms. Okay.
Does Carrick Swarm get to do something?
I was gonna say, do you mean
On his
swarm?
next go. Yeah.
The iron one.
Touche. My friend now.
I know.
My precious.
Okay.
Who's your budget to swarm?
Into here. So again, you get engulfed in this noise. It's going to hit you. Yeah, it's gonna go for you, Scarrick. In fact, no, the goat. I had a pop at it last, didn't it? I was gonna go for the goat. Fuck the goat.
No, not Elder.
21.
That's gonna hit.
Get me dice out. 11 damage. Slashing damage.
Elemental. Plus 3, so 9, so I'll take.
Had
Which is
13
11.
left, so she's on the last 2 HP.
Wait, no, because I was saying I need to take off 9 of that
Okay.
damage. I
protected
used my shield
right.
to defend my cut.
So I'll just add 9 back on. Yeah, she's on 11. Quality. Right, that's the swarm of skeletons. So I think this one will still attack you. That one will attack you. That one comes to there. 30. 20, 25, 30.
What's that one doing? Oh,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Behind him.
I like how I cast a fucking magical shield on Styles and he gets behind me. Flipping heck.
15, 22. Alright. Let's start with you in the little swarm Scanic. So it's the skeletons attacking you now. So short swords. Miss. Shit, miss. Aussie. 2 against you. 11, 15. Miss.
Hits, meets and beats.
Does it? Hit 15. Right, the other one misses. So it's 1d6 plus 2.
I'll...
3 damage.
Okay.
Was you going to resist it?
Yeah, but it's fine. I'll take it.
It's only 3.
Cool. It's still
It's just
And
like,
with the ones in
that'll
you.
be good for me.
It's 1 for each. So the first one coming at you. High card. Dirty 21.
Well, that
for
hits, yeah.
6 damage. And Styles. 15.
no. This is
Misses. As you dodge. With high card shield.
Yeah, really.
Scary.
You. I almost put it on myself, and I thought I'm real far away from danger. Styles is right there. I'll help him out. He's brought him to me.
You see Styles running and all these skeletons coming behind like Scarrick, you go and your skeletal squad.
Yeah. Right, so I'll go me first. I'll just take a swing for the skeletal swarm that I'm inside of.
Okay.
Attack. Fucking 10.
You got your D8. You got your D8.
Do I?
No, you used it on his radiance.
Yeah, I've used that one. I used it on my radiance.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
with
used it.
D8.
You swing around as you swing around, the bones
miss
just
on that
ebb and
one.
fall away from you.
17 on the second one.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
I think I'm. Things back on. Whatever we turned off. The compressor, that stops it. It like cuts it out for me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Start out. Me.
Right, so I've got 11.
11 damage.
11 for damage.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeoning.
Nice.
That's
The first
really
swing,
important that it's bludgeoning against this
the
swarm
first swing comes
thing.
round and all the things fly
Oh,
away
so-
and disappear, and the second one comes and you just like bits just shatter out of this thing. This one's looking weak. That you?
Then our goat.
Goat.
The
Swarm.
goat will circle around that's still within of the swarm.
5, yeah.
Actually, no, it can just attack the swarm, can't it? So yeah, it'll just ram at the swarm again.
Okay.
For where is it? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8
to hit.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Right. So and then I'm gonna go swarm, and attack I'm gonna engulf these two.
Yeah.
And attack the one next to Ozzy.
Roll for attack.
I think Ozzy roll like, oh shit, it's coming, and then it just goes for them. Like,
Stops.
oh,
Just a wall of bones.
I'd like to
flying
think I'm trying to make one of the head things or something, push a skeletal head to one front and just be like, "Hi, Ozzy." I'll just
Pass
looking at
message.
Ozzy while doing everything else. Right, I need to choose a thing, don't I? Oh, it's just slash.
Yeah, it's
Slash
just
has
it's
half
got
of
more
it.
than half
Slash has more
HP,
than
so
half
it's
as
the
well.
bigger one.
Oh, right, okay. So this one's full, isn't it? So yeah, plus 4.
It's not full, but
I hit the wrong button. Everything's gone. It's back.
and you're
I
dead.
struck everything. 4. 8.
8.
Plus 4. 12.
misses. You're trying to control this
He's
creature you've never
frozen.
controlled before. His lag is so shit.
It's terrible.
So he's now controlling
It's
two
because I've got a
monsters.
cat now. I
There you
can't
go.
open all of the doors.
Open the doors. Open the doors.
Where's
Let the
this
cat
Can't
out.
shut. Oh,
Where's this cat come from?
Has he got a cat?
Why have we got a cat?
why not? I like cats.
This
'Cause
is
he
why not.
loves pussy.
Oh,
You're
wait.
back now anyway. Misses, unfortunately. The confusion of the bones just scattering through it. Is that you? High cards.
Right. I'm going to cast.
Soda.
I'm going to cast 10 undead. So each undead creature within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
It's pretty far. I think that goes as far as this one on the dune.
Yep. Yeah. So it'll be
Um,
the skeletons near you.
must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, we'll go left to right.
Yeah.
10,
So it doesn't.
18.
It doesn't say what the number is. What is the? Do you know the number?
It should say on your spell.
It doesn't say any number on it.
If you go onto your spells on your character sheet, it'll say your spell save at the top.
So it's not. It's not a spell. It's a feature. So when I channel divinity,
So my
I think it'll still say on
one
the
is in a
sheet.
feature, and it's still.
It'll go against whatever your
use,
spell sheet.
and that is my save DC, which is up at the top of the spells.
oh, save DC.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
14.
Okay. So first one fails.
Nice.
Second one succeeds. So we got one fail, one success. The one closest to you on the left, fail. In front, succeed.
Before we go
I'm on
too
the
much further, there is also
Succeed.
the explode undead. If
What challenge rating are these skeletons, Paul?
Quarter.
So they all explode. The ones that fail, they just explode.
yeah, 'cause it's half or lower. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Okay,
any fails
so this
explode.
one. Bam. Bam. And the other three? Damage? Or turned?
Did they fail? Sorry, or
No,
did
they passed.
What if they passed? I don't.
Oh.
If they pass, nothing happens.
Yeah, if they passed the
Carry on.
farm.
Alright.
The ball test.
So you spread out this wave of energy and you just see two of them instantly just like little mini mines as it goes out, and the others just sort of hear around but then come at you. Good effort though. You're taking it down from 5 to 3.
Yeah, that's
To start.
some good shit.
Aussie.
I was like preparing to attack, and I'm like, oh, okay. Are these two that's...
I'm gonna say the ones that are in the swarm you can probably disengage for free because they're engulfed and deafened in the swarm.
Yeah, can I not like attack them? Or is it too messy?
It's too messy.
Okay, then I'll just like back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. And I watch as they keep rolling. I will turn to the one next to me here. And I do like a backwards roll, and then and fire a crossbow at it.
Roll for damage.
Or roll to hit, but it's an 18 plus shit.
Yep.
And then the damage 1d8 plus 3. Oh, 6 for 9.
9. Nice. What is it? Just takes a piece of his armor and like half its shoulder off. It's looking pretty injured. Is that you, was he?
It is indeed.
Styles.
So, feeling invincible from the magic pie card. Give me. I'm going to move just to next to him there. Can you move that?
Yeah, I'll shift him.
Shift dead one. And I'm going to attack the one that's threatening pie card with my
Thank you.
rapier.
Hashtag
18.
rape. Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
So that's 12 plus my sneak attack for being next to pie card.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Styles saves today.
23. Fuck me.
3 rapier.
Yeah.
It's +1 rapier.
Fucking hell.
And his sneak attack. Yeah, it's gone, mate. You just slashed it into pieces.
And because I'm feeling chivalrous, I'm going to stay where I am between pie card.
Oh, good.
Ooh, check
Yep.
you
With
out.
his shield. Nice.
Yeah, because I've got this glow of energy around me and I'm a little bit hyped.
Right, the Horde's going for you again. Scalic. Swarm. It is on... It's just over. Nice. 21.
That hits.
Plus 2. 11 damage. Slashing.
It's a good hit.
Right, now I will use my Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that again? Actions, reaction. Hellish Rebuke that. It is level 2. Where is it? It's first level. It's first level. Yeah. So it needs... As I point my finger at it.
What does it need to do?
Apparently part of it.
Just point his finger.
Did you not get any of that?
I got point finger, that was it. Glitch before.
Right, so it needs to make a dex save.
A deck save. Okay. Oh, that might not be too bad at this. 12. No.
Oh, where was that? Yes, yeah, it's failed.
Okay.
Right, so the creature is momentarily surrounded by... Am I gone again?
Yeah.
He's surrounded by...
This.
2d10 damage.
Surrounded by what,
It's fire-
Basil?
It's fire damage. Fuck off! Oh no, that's a 10.
28.
11. What a shite. 11 damage.
Nice.
Fire damage. That's a shit.
That's as a reaction though. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
It's not even your go, remember? It's
Just because I
mine.
got a 1 on one of them. Oh yeah, I forget.
Right.
Okay, back to your turn.
These ones are going to move. Oh, okay. 25. 20. 2 shots on you, Ozzy.
What?
Or that misses.
Styles, we need to get out of this situation and help
Misses.
Ozzy.
This one's dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've
No,
got.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
sorry, that was dead. Yeah. So one
I'm
against
free.
you, Styles. Nat 1. Shit. And the one on the hill.
Oh, he chops his own head off.
12. So 15. 15 hit to hit pie card with the arrow. Hit or miss.
15 does hit. Yes.
Go for it. 1d6 plus 2. 4 damage as the arrow into you.
Taking a few arrows this turn.
Porcupine. Scallic and then pie card.
Right. So I'll take a swing with my Warhammer. Or will I? Yeah, I will. If I'm inside, girl. Off with my shit rolls. Right, I'm swinging a miss with the first.
Bringing a miss. Second one.
Yeah, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
That is 9 damage. And I'm gonna do Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Which, if I remember correctly, it's just 3d8 in it.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to features and traits. Where is it? Divine Smite. 3d8, yeah. That is an extra 17 radiant damage. So 9 bludgeoning and 17 radiant.
How do you want to do it on this swarm? Mr. Glitch. You might want to type it out.
So I'm inside, and I'd like to think that I just sort of like swing my warhammer around a little bit, like battering it on the inside, and then throw it upwards so that it just like explodes outwards, and the warhammer's just up in the air, and I'm just like covered in gore, or I guess not gore because it's
Bones
bones
and dust
and
and
it's the
sand.
dust, and then
Nice.
as the warhammer just falls down, I just catch it and then just look up. I'm just like, ah.
Okay, and we'll say as you do that and destroy this creature, you see the other skeletons around you just begin to fall apart and drop into the sand. With that,
Nice.
including your horde,
Oh no!
they crash into nothing. And the sand is still once more. As you pull yourself back together, bruised, bloodied, just looking at a sea of bones slowly sinking back into the sand, you see about 60 feet ahead of you the grass of the isle.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I've never seen so many boners. Oh wait, no,
I doubt that very much.
yeah, I have. I have actually. A Gellens. Last time I was there.
Because I know what's coming. Can I just say like, who needs health, and I'll quickly dish it out,
Yeah.
and it's done.
I need health.
Who's? I've got 25 health to give out. So who needs it?
Hang on.
Save it. I'm all right. Picard looks pretty hurt.
Yeah,
I'm
I
alright.
could
How
do
much do you
25
need per
health.
card?
I need 22 health.
Okay, done. You're back.
Brilliant.
Anyone else need anything?
Feel right as rain.
Nah,
Was it
save,
just Picard who was it?
save it. I have been hit a few times, but save it for yourself.
Yeah, I took some shit.
I can look after myself.
That was quite intense.
My god, I need a long rest.
It looked intense for you. You were covered in bone piles.
That was horrible in there. I couldn't hear anything.
Yes.
Was
Well,
that-
all I could hear was Ozzy talking about boners and very off-putting.
It's
Any-
just like one of the Guns N' Roses concerts. Crossbows and Roses, sorry.
Guns N' Roses and their knockoff of Crossbows.
Just a shit cover band. Tribute act. You need to sort your hearing out, my friend. You lost it when the cannons were firing as well.
I don't know what's going on there.
Must be a dwarven
Maybe
thing.
it's because of that.
Yeah. Extra sensitive now. Can we please get to some grass? I really don't like sand.
We should probably try and camp up somewhere nice.
I hate sand.
Let's go over to that grass.
So coarse.
As you trudge through the sand onto the grass. That is where we'll finish for this evening.
Oh,
Well done,
dear.
guys.